Hello and welcome to Dingle 2019. I'm delighted to be here with Mike Sayers. Mike, you're the man in the parade ring, former chairman, General Dog's Body, I suppose.
Still there after all those years, still hanging in there. I was just thinking last night that we're having races here now in this particular field since 1896.
Long time.
And there was only 2 years of a break. There were the war years when they made it compulsory to set it with whatever they set there. I don't know what it was at the time, wheat or something like that. But I think it's great credit to the committees that come down all through the years when you have all those attractions like the Folk of this world, and now there's all food festivals and cycle races and the devil knows what. But we're still producing a good show in the middle of it all. That's what I think that's great credit due to them.
And the weather, it seems to be raining everywhere else, Mike.
Well, we're well in with you, man, about like, and he helps us out every year, and with the help of God, tracking everything here is in perfect condition.
It's absolutely brilliant.
But I would just have to say, like, we're talking about since 1896. Without the sponsors, we wouldn't be here.
Dingle sponsors, absolutely one in a million.
Year after year after year, they come up trumps, which is brilliant. Like, long way at last.
Looking forward to the weekend ahead.
Yeah, hopefully there won't be sheltering with you up there in the rain.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
So there you have it. Many thanks to Mike Sayers as we look forward to Dingle 2019.
Race in the Dingle card for 2017. 15 going to post, and the runners and riders are as follows. The Dick Mac Brewery House Dingle Race, €1,350. Main sponsors Dick Mac's Bar. It's also sponsored by Michael and Breda Bowl and B&B, and everybody sends their best wishes to Michael. D&L Tour Hire, Frank O'Connor and Company Solicitors, Muddy Matters, Strand House, The Ventry Inn, Pure Beauty and Bones Bar. Runners and riders are as follows. Number 1, not today, will be the Mount of Ryan Sexton, yellow colours. First ride in Dingle for Ryan. 2 will be Master Gray, Jay Kearney, and he's got a red and green Diablo colours. 3 and Travul will be Mikey McGuan, chocolate colours with the light blue sleeves. 4 will be Ballybrown Boy, a regular visitor to Dingle with the informed Daniel King. 5, Mr. James will be Sam Ewing, rides with the purple colours and the yellow, the white stars back and front. 6, Last Chance Paddy, Garrod Bruder. Number 7 will be Murphy Stroke or Wheatley. He rides with a black body and the silk. Number 8 will be Movine's boy, Darren McGill. He rides with a red sash across the white silk and the body. Then the local boy, Tom O'Connor, bluish colours, and he's on Shannon Breeze. He finished 3rd in Carsey not so long ago, and that's reasonably good form. Then we have number 10, Wild Wind, Billy Barry, and he's got the yellow colours with the black stars back and front. Then to jockey the moment in Dingle, Northern Sky, Dylan Brown McMonigal, purple with the yellow sleeves. 12 then is Tiger Force, Johnny Mulvell. 13 would be Will.I.Am, Philip Burdens. He's got the yellow colours and the red stars back and front. 14, Old Man River, Paul McGill. Green colours with the white belts. And number 15, Blazing Home, would be Jake Cohen. He's Tom O'Connor. Being followed out then by number 12, who is Tiger Force, Johnny Mulvell. And then Will.I.Am, Mr. James, Blazing Home. And this one will be followed out by Ballybrown Boy and Daniel King. Murphy Stroke follows this one out. Master Gray. The red colours and the green sash of Jay Carney and Blazing Home will be the last. Very shortly, the first of the Dingle Festival 2019 will be underway. This is the Dick Mac's plate. Once Last Chance Paddy gets in, he can be slightly enigmatic, and Travur is in there as well. 14 of them. He's left them away and running, and Murphy Stroke has refused to start. So Incidents Globe, he's finally decided to get pair take. Wild Wind will take him along at the early stages with Last Chance Paddy. In second place, then going 3 Northern Sky, taking a tug up on the outside. Not Today is getting closer for Ryan Sexton. And as they pass the bends here, Wild Wind will take them into the country with Mr. James on the inside, and second place up on the outside is Not Today, then Last Chance Paddy, Movine's Boy, and Will I Am gets into a prominent position. Shannon Breeze is going back, improving. Belly Brown Boy, Blazing Home is coming through. Also trying to come through with a run there, we have Movine's Boy and Gerald Bruder, and Tiger Force is mid-division at the top of Heartbreak Hill as they make the descent down towards Beanbone Turn in the opener. And settling down, Not Today in second place. Then we've got Wild Wind in third, Mr. James up on the outside, Last Chance Paddy. Movine's Boy goes 4, Northern Star is 5, Will I Am is 6, Tiger Boy is 7. Then we go back to push along. Blazing Glory, Blazing Home, being followed in by Shannon Breeze. Back through the pack, then Trovo is finding this very much heavy. Master Gray coming off the legendary Beanbone Turn for the time where they come into the home straight. It's Ryan Sexton, brother to Kevin Sexton. He's taking them along his yellow colours, and Not Today for Mr. James. In a clear second place, Sam Ewing, Billy Barry on the inside with Wild Wind getting closer up on the outside. Last Chance Paddy, Moving Boyd and Darren McGill has gone into a clear fourth place above the long few, and then gone back through the pack. Northern Sky, Shannon Breeze is staying on from that pressure. Northern Sky is going back, and well back out the field, Jason Whitley there, and Master Gray, and finishing on his own time will be Murphy Stroke as that went to Heartbreak Hill. Something to do with Northern Sky being pulled up at the rear, up at the other side of the fence. It's Not Today from up on the outside. Improving Mr. James, Bobby's Boys under pressure, and 3 Billy Barry and the Wild Wind are going back and forth. Coming through is Will I Am. Will I Am looks a positive threat now, going into a cleared 4th place. Being tracked all the while by Last Chance Paddy in 5. Going back through the Tiger Boy, Shannon Breeze is going back, Blazing Home. They're all tired horses as they meet the hill, and they're coming off this legendary Beanbone Turn in the opener, the Dick Mac Plate. And as they settle into the swinging in for the final time in the opener, up front, Mr. James and Sam Ewing from County Antrim bolts along by about 2-3 lengths. Will I Am is coming all the time inside the final furlong. They have a furlong to go on as they come up towards the finish line. Mr. James being pressed on this line by Will I Am on the outside. Will the points come at time? Mr. James takes the opener in second place. We have Will I Am. Then we got the Movine's Boy. Wild Dreams, then going back to Tiger Bay. Last Chance Paddy, Shannon Breeze on the inside. Not Today was third last. Then we go to Trelwood. Finally back to Master Carney.
The man from County Antrim's going to open Dingle in style for 2019 as we welcome back our first winner for the festival. It goes to Sam Ewing, to Mr. James for the Finnerties in County Roscommon. This one will get a great reception. Sam Ewing, been riding 6 and 7 winners all year, every Sunday, returns in triumph in Dingle. Mr. James, he's back. He wins in Dingle. But here's our winner, Mr. James. A class apart. Big run in second from Will I Am. Third was number 8, which was Movina's Boy. And a big run in fourth for Brian Barry with Wild Wind. But the first in Dingle's to Roscommon, it goes to the Finnerties. Sam Ewing gets the perfect start to the festival. So, Sam Ewing, Sam will face this way. Sam, the perfect start to Dingle.
Yeah, delighted. I knew it was a very good race, and the Finnerties have him bang on form for Dingle, and I'm very grateful for the ride.
He was a big fancy for the Derby here last year. The ground didn't go against him, win against him, and probably 2 mile stretches him a small bit.
Yeah, I think he'll be a 2 miler next year, though. All he's doing is staying, and he's settling better in his races the whole time.
On his form, he was a standout here, probably a real good horse when Glen the invitation was bad.
Yeah, it was very impressive in that, and I'd say I'll probably go for it this year again.
What's your best rides for the rest of the day, Sam?
I have a few nice ones. I have Omega and Piggy Blinders for the Finnerties. So.
Omega's been around here a long time.
He has, yeah, and he's a track specialist, so hopefully he'll go close.
There you have it, delighted for him. The first winner in Dingle goes to Sam Ewing.
So the runners and riders for the second Race, the Danhouse Bar and Restaurant in the Dingle Bay Hotel played an open horse race valued at €1,350. Main sponsors and Ed Brosnan, Dan O'Keefe. Also sponsored by Nellie Freds, High G Care and Connor Bar, Barrick Height Bar, the Half Door, Graphic Sugar Decor, the Boatyard, Banbury's Guest House and Cool Scoops. Runners numerically: 1 Remix, Luke Turner, Yellow Body and the brown sleeves of this one. 2 then is a Gold Dream, Kevin Healy, all the way down from Kinnegad in the county Westmeath, and he's going well. 3 then, Try Your Best, is Garrod Bruder. 4, all the way over from Wales, light colours, light blue and white spots of a Siderman, Ed Vaughan. 6, half price, will be Dylan Brown McMonigal. This horse knows his way around Dingle, won't be far away in this. And then we have Bipolar Blondie. There's a change of jockey in that. It's now the mount of Sam Ewing. We give you the jockey for number 8 in the moment. Treasured Memories will be Darren McGill from County Derry, representing Derry well with the white and the red star across the body. And then number 10, Ted Baker, with the man in form, 5-timer in Letterkenny last time. And that's Ted Baker. Not Now Ned will be Brian Parry. My apologies, Brian. Called you the wrong name there earlier. 12 then is the Sky's the Limit. We'll give you the jockey for that in a moment. 13, Let's Roll, will be Paul McGill. And number 14 would be Man of Steel. And that would be the amount of Daniel King. Remix goes up number 1. Luke Turner, Dad, a very good show band singer, a nice man as well. Then we've got Road Bruder, number 3, Try Your Best, being followed up by 13, Let's Roll and Paul McGill. Number 12, Sky's the Limit. West Boots, and Brandon Wilkie. He's left him away and running his buck Heartbreak. He'll Try My Best is following through, and Man of Steel has gone up. Try My Best and Man of Steel settling down. Then we've Half Price at the top of Heartbreak Hill. On the inside, Daniel King, Man of Steel. Try My Best is going second, and third place then is moving through horses there. We've got young Dylan Brown, McMonigal and Half Price, and then coming through we've Bipolar Blondie in 4th place after the legendary Beanbone turning this mile and a quarter, and Nuts Up Farned as well. Backside, a man is also off the back. Let's Roll not getting any position as they settle down and switching the rail on the inside, and one totally losing its position there was number 12, I think, Sky's the Limit. As they come up, they get the bell with one complete circuit to go. Man of Steel takes them along from up on the outside. Try My Best, getting close to them. Number 9, Treasured Memories, up on the outside is Half Price, and being bobbed along there, it has to be said, Quiet Truth. Golden Dream as well back, Remix as well out of it. Sky's the Limit, won't be doing skying this afternoon as they went to Heartbreak Hill for the 2nd time. He's led him a merry lick from the off. Man of Steel and Daniel King from in 2nd place. It has to be said, Half Price and going up on the outside into snugly clear 2nd place now is Dylan Brown McMonigal coming out of the pack then. Bipolar Blondie has made significant headway as they descend to the Beanbone turn. These 3 now look to have gone on from the rest of the pack. Also trying to come with a rattling run there is Not Now Ned, and that's the order as they go in. There's a lot of them getting tied up, but up front he's led them a very lick from the off. It's a Man of Steel up on the outside from a coming up on the outside. Then we have a wall of horses coming by. Bipolar Blondie is coming. Dylan Brown McMonigal is not out of it in Half Price. They're settled across the track. It's on the inside. Man of Steel, he's led them a very lick from the off, but Bipolar Blondie now and Sam Ewing is coming to complete it to quick fire double. Neck and striper straight inside in distance. Bipolar Blondie from on the inside. Man of Steel. Bipolar Blondie. Man of Steel. Not known it up on the outside with Boots. Then we go back to Ted Baker. Back to the rest of the pack as they kept through. And there's a few very, very tired horses finishing. Some pulled up. Let's Roll looks to be pulled up. Gold Dream was being pulled up. Also, West Boots, Try Your Best and Remix pulled up.
comes our winner, number 7, Bipolar Blondie. A big run down into Mon of 10-7, and he comes cutting Dingle to complete an opening double for Sam Ewing. A man riding in the crest of a wave wins the first 2 in Dingle. All jockeys remain in the parade ring. Sam, many congratulations. It looked a tight race at the top, and that's the way it turned out. There, 3 or 4 of them were there all the way.
Yeah, it was great to get the ride in Bipolar Blondie, and I knew turning in had a good chance because I rode her before and just keeps finding, so.
Caught the eye, beaten to Mon of 10-7.
Yeah, she was very, very good in Tagmon. She gave Stormforce a stone and finished close enough to.
You'll be on Stormforce later in the week, will you?
Yeah, I ride Stormforce in the mile and 2 on Sunday.
Big chance.
Hopefully it'll go close anyway.
What else do tonight, Sam?
If I just dream in the next, and
Fond memories in Dingle with that one.
yes, pleasure to have her, and hopefully she'll go close too.
There you have it. Sam Ewing, the man from County Antrim, wins the first 2 races in Dingle for 2019.
So the third race in the card is a Sean Cleary Memorial Race, valued at €1,350. The distance is a mile and 3/4. It's sponsored by the Cleary family. Maybe Tom and Kathleen, if they're here, they might go into the parade ring and present themselves, as we'd like them to make the presentation after this race, or even young Sean Cleary to make it on behalf of his late father. Matty Ryan Galway, Hugh O'Donnell Tipperary, CJ Burns Limerick, the Taff family, Colin T. Keane Meath, Kieran Egan Galway, AJ Slattery, Tipperary, Healy Racing Listowel, Mel Doyle Photos Kildare, and Brian Laird from the County Down. 9 runners this time. Starting with the top one, there was a bit of a boo-boo in the typing of this one. Ida's Dream, previous winner of the Don Milton Derby, just touched off last year, and I think has been clearly prepared for a rattle at this race again this year. Number 2, this time, is Tequila Sunrise Darren McGill. 3 out of the Clouds, won the race last year on the Friday evening, has to have its chance. 4 in Stand By Me is Philip Burns. 5, Cool the Jets, Paul McGill, the Green Silk and Crossbells. 6, Non-Positive, Brandon Wilkie. He's got the green and black check hoop colours. 7, Dubai Dolly will be Daniel King. 8, Signed in the Times, Mikey McGuan. And number 9, Remember Me, will be Dylan Brown McMonigal. Ida's Dream will be the first up with Remember Me. This one will be followed up the green and the white belts of Cool the Jets, Non-Positive. And then we have, making their way up there, is Dubai Dolly. Looks full of enthusiasm. Also, they're Signed at the Times. And number 4, Stand By Me. Cool the Jets. They're away and running. It has to be said, Mikey McGuan and Signed at the Times didn't get the best breaks early on. Long way to go, approaching Heartbreak Hill for the first time. And as they settle down, out of the Clouds, both along with Non-Positive going up on the outside, kicking the keen tug is Signed at the Times on the inside, and then we go to Tequila Sunrise being followed through by Dubai Dolly up on its outside in 6th place and making ground. Remember Me, Ida's Dream, Cool the Jets, and following this one through, Signed at the Times after a bad start. They swing off the Beanbone Town for the first time and they settle down. And as they enter the home straight and 3 across the track on the inside, Non-Positive, Brandon Wilkie in between horses out of the Clouds, got Rod Ruler and slightly now for Signed at the Times. Philip Burton's in 4th place, Tequila Sunrise, Darren McGill. 5th is Remember Me, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 6th on the inside, Dubai Dolly, Daniel King up on its outside. Signed at the Times and Mikey McGuan. 7th place is Ida's Dream and young Sam Ewing. And finally, Cool the Jets is the last one up the hill this time, and Paul McGill into past their point of departure for the second time. They're beginning to get slightly strung out as they rise at Heartbreak Hill. Now, Non-Positive goes along by about a length and a half to up and be outside. We have signed it that our coming through horses there is Stand By Me going into a clear second place and third in the inside, going back the long time leader out of the clouds. Tequila Sunrise is going 4 and 5, improving is Remember Me. 6 is Dubai Dolly. Cool the Jets is 7, 8 in the inside then. A sign of the times, and Light of Stream now has been switched for a run to get a bit closer, about 9 lengths for 10 lengths for cover them as they swing off this legendary bean pond turn. Set sail for the judge. They'll get the bell with one complete circuit in the Sean Cleary Memorial Race. Brandon Wilkie, he's green and black chefs on the inside. Now I'm positive the yellow colours, the red diamond up on the outside. Stand By Me and Philip Burns in a clear second place. Third in with the sheepskin noseband, the red belt of Darren McGill. Tequila Sunrise coming with another effort is out of the clouds. Then we go to Dubai Dolly up on the outside. Remember Me being pushed along. Then Ida's Dream has been asked to close. Still quietly and confidently ridden. The leaders are about 5-6 lengths up and the rest of the pack. It has to be said, Remember Me is gone starkly well now, is menacingly charging through the field into a clear 4th place as the Meecar break will reduce margin for the leader. Up front, Stand By Me. Up on the outside now and making ground is Remember Me. Ida's Dream is the one coming along. Dubai Dolly is under pressure. Also under pressure there, a sign of the times out the back. Tequila Sunrise and Cool the Jets is whipping them in as they cross the road at the entrance of the racetrack and they swing towards home. The Beanbone turn for the final time of the Sean Cleary Memorial Race. On the inside, Stand By Me, it's been put up to go on the outside. Remember Me is coming, but every stride for Dylan Brown McMonigal, and as we speak now he takes it up. Remember Me, but Ida's Dream is finishing fast on the outside. We've got a Titanic struggle inside of Palapurla. Remember Me, and Dylan Brown McMonigal goes on by 2-3 lanes now. Remember Me takes it in convincing style in second place. Stand By Me, Ida's Dream, held third in 4th out of the clouds, 5 then back to Sign of the Times, Dubai Dolly. Then we go to non-positive and finally back to the last 2 to finish. Cool the Jets and finally back to Tequila Sunrise, a long time leader.
Normal service resumed here in Dingle as Dylan Brown McMonigal returns, and Remember Me for Fiona Glenn. It wins the Sean Cleary Memorial over 1 mile and 3/4. An impressive winner it is too for Remember Me. Ran well here a year ago and returns in triumph this time round. Under Dylan Brown McMonigal, I think it's 199 for the 3-time Dingle champion, Irish Field National champion as well. Real good performance. Presentation about to be made at the Sean Cleary Memorial here in Dingle for Remember Me. Dylan Brown McMonigal and Fiona Glenn. Philip Lawn in there as well. A winner all the way. Come on, Philip. So 199 on the board for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Dylan, normal service resumed.
Yeah, in fairness to Declan and Philip and all the Glens and Owens, they all did a brilliant job in him all year, minding him, and they just got him right on the day, and just big thanks for the leg up.
Off the home turn, you were beginning to motor.
Yeah, I was just told to set him in and wait as long as I can and come up, stand by me outside, turn in, and couldn't hold on to him any longer. The one in front was stopping, so I let him bowl on, and he was a very good winner in fairness.
Ida's Dream was coming after you as well.
Yeah, she was finishing strong, but I thought if she came to me, I thought it would have went on again.
Will this one come back again on Sunday, I wonder?
Yeah, I would say well, yeah.
And looking forward to the next one, or it's the second. What are you in on the 2 mile?
2 mile, say no more for Declan McGuigan.
Would that have a chance?
Hopefully he ran well in Ballintrass, so hopefully it'll go close.
And then 5 stone of lead, the pressure's on.
No pressure.
There you have it, 199 for Dylan Brown McMonigal here in
The next race in the card is the James Corden Bar in the Ashgrove Hillgrove race. €1,500, 2 miles, the main sponsor, James Curran and Ashes and the Hillgrove. It's also sponsored by Giles Restaurant, Curtin Paul, Kingdom Mouldings, Ashes Bar, Captain's House, Murphy's Bar and B&B, Sweet Pea and Adrian Brosnan Plumbing. Runners and riders in numerical order. The top one, number 1, another legend, caused a big upset down south recently. Daniel King, going very well down there, leading jockey in that circuit. 2 then is Kelly and Nothing. The same stable as Ida's Dream, and this one running on gamely on a very well timed late run. 3 then is Dying's Pride. Brandon Wilkie rides this one. Number 4, Say Nothing, Dylan Brown McMonagall. 5, The Boss is Garrod Bruder. 6 is Tiger Mac, Ollie Gilligan, we welcome him here this afternoon. He's a light blue colour, I think. Watch Out Ted is Ryan Sexton. Number 8 is Old Man River, Paul McGill. And number 9 is called The Guards. Is it called Stonewalsh? Old Man River and called The Guards. And this one has run pretty consistently here in the past while. And then we have Daniel King, the Boss, and Gavin Bruder. He's left them away and running in the Derby trial state. All off fairly evenly. Coming through horses at the early stages is Gavin Bruder and the Boss. They settled down. The Boss bolts along from Tell You Nothing on the inside. Young Ollie Gilligan and Tiger Mac comes up on the outside, and he now proceeds to take it up as they pass the winning post. This is the marathon race here in the first day. Tiger Mac takes them along from Tell You Nothing going to. Bobbed along there for a stride or 2 going up the hill as the Boss in 3rd place. Then on the inside, another legend, the winner last time out. Dylan Brown McMonagall is going well as they go up Break Hill and Say No More. And this goes into a clear 4th place, being followed through then by Call the Guards, followed back by Ryan Sexton, who's up there on Watch Out Ted. And that's the order at Heartbreak Hill. This leader has got on quite a bit, whether he'll run out of steam or not, 2 miles. Tiger Mac and young Ollie Gilligan has had a lot of success in the ponies this year, and Tell You Nothing about 5 lengths back in 2nd place as they swing off past their point of departure. I don't know whether this horse has got away from Ollie, but he's riding well at the minute. It's as they come up the home straight, Tiger Mac takes them along, about 5 lengths up in 2nd place. On Tell You Nothing as they come up on the outside then. We have Dylan Brown McMonagall moving sway on Say No More with the Boss and company with that one. Coming out then of the pack is Watch Out Ted. Watch Out Ted being pursued by Call the Guards. And that's the order. The leader is coming back ever so slightly to the pack. He's still 4 or 5 lengths ahead. Richard, you shouldn't be there as they go into Heartbreak Hill and meet the Rising Ground. Off the Heartbreak Hill they go. Tiger Mac, and he's really coming back, a diminishing margin. 2 up on the outside, the Boss goes through. Tell You Nothing is going 3. Coming closer in 4th place then is Watch Out Ted, who's being matched stride for stride as they go up Heartbreak Hill by Say No More. About 12 lengths would cover them out the back now. Brandon Wilkie on Dahi's Pride, and preceding that one down the far side, another legend called The Guards has gone back. And you can really be forgetting them. They're beginning to toil at Beanbone Turn, and as they swing across into this legendary Beanbone Turn, he's been there from the drop of the flag. By God, he's a good young rider, this young Ollie Gilligan. He's bowling again on Tiger Mac, about a length and a half up. The Boss has been hard driven in 2nd place. Tell You Nothing is switched in the wide outside in 3rd place. Getting closer then is Dylan Brown McMonagall and Say No More. And these 4 then are being tracked. A rail on the inside is Ryan Sexton and Watch Out Ted, and these are being pursued. Paul McGill, Old Man River comes up and he stays on. Also staying on there is Dahi's Pride as they make the bend at the far side. A packing field. Call the Guards is going nowhere. The rest are beginning to tire. Old Man River staying on gamely between horses is another legend. They really are out on their feet. The Boss, and in between horses, one going ominously well is Ryan Sexton and Watch Out Ted. His brother Kevin Rowe out here many years ago. Dahi's Pride is coming into clear 5th place. Going up Heartblake Hill, they're all bobbing. The bus is being bobbed along rigorously now by Gavin Bruder, but it has to be said, watch out, Ted is being niggled along. Nothing is kind of getting back into it, and then coming through we have another legend from up on the outside is Dahi's Pride. Don't say nothing, and that's the order as they swing off the Beanbone Ton. The rest you can be forgetting about. It looks to concern them. Has he really run them off their feet at this point in time? Tiger Mac and Ollie Gilligan. He comes off the Beanbone Ton. The pack are in hot pursuit. The distress signals are out, many of them. By God, if he gets this one up, it'll be the riding performance of the meeting so far. Young Ollie Gilligan from Athenryan, County Galway. He's now being headed by another legend who comes up on the outside for Daniel King. And on inside the final furlong, another legend, 3 possible lengths. 2 on the inside. Tiger Mac is coming back for more. But it's another legend. Tiger Mac, tell you nothing. Dahi's Pride. Then we go back to Watch Out, Dead. Back to Say No More. Coming through then. Call the Gods. The long-time leader, Tiger Mac. And finally back to Old Man River.
We welcome back the winner, the first of the weekend for the Southern champion, Daniel King, as he returns in another legend. He was a winner of the Derby in Ballabui on Monday afternoon, and on Friday night he's won the Derby trial in Dingle. Another legend wins the 2 mile James Curran's Bar and Ashes Hillgrove race over 2 miles, the traditional Derby trial. Done, Daniel. Daniel, many congratulations. A winner in Ballabui on Monday afternoon.
Yeah, he's some horse, he's very tough. I was off the bridle before the bell, and then I got to the top of the hill, he just rallied down it, and I always knew I was going to get it when I got to the top of the hill, and he won going away there. And
he's a real tough horse, isn't he? He hasn't been spared in the south either. He won the Derby down in the Tay, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's a very tough horse, and I'm just very grateful to be riding him.
And I think he won in Allihies maybe last year as well, did he?
He did, yeah.
He's been everywhere.
He has, yeah, and he's a good.
Busy week for you, Daniel. You're the Southern champion. Busy week ahead.
Yeah, it is, yeah, so I can't wait now, yeah.
What else will be coming up now tonight?
I've the boss daughter on the 14 too, so hopefully she can go close.
And you're on Cally Cartel in the 15 hands?
Yeah, so
He'll have a big chance. Very impressive here last year.
hopefully, yeah.
How old are you, Daniel?
I'm 14.
14 years of age from Kilbryn, Kanturk and County Cork. The Southern champion, Daniel King, wins the Derby trial. Won't be too long now, for they'll be reaching the mile starting pole for our 5th race, the O'Flaherty's Bar Easterbrun Cho Arkell race. The 14-2 over a mile, 5 stone of lead. Winner on 3 occasions here a year ago in the 14-2 division. Swept all before on the Northern Circuit this year. Bidding for a second win this evening for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Last one to go down there was Harper's Pet under Sean Cleary. Just in front of that one was Nice and Steady. Also there Finn Brickley with Dream On. Finn had West Corkman having his first win in Dingle this afternoon. Also down there Susie Q under Sam Ewing, already on the double mark. Tonight, Daniel King, the boss's daughter, won the previous race with another legend. Also down there, Caramir Mick. Very shortly now, they'll be sent on their way. White flag about to be raised. The lower road takes a turn. Out on the outside, 5 stone of lead. Called in, that's it, they're off. And out on the outside, 5 stone of lead. Also out there, Caramir Mick. As they settle down the low road in the firing line, over on the far side is Dream On. They're being followed in the centre by its father Ted, and coming there in the centre, the low road. As they settle down and head up the straight. For the first time, they're going to get the bell this time. And it's the low road, the leader. It's father Ted is second. Caramir Mick is third. The boss's daughter forward, Harper's Pet. And they're being followed by 5 stone of lead up on the outside. The back marker is Dream On. As they race now out at the top of the the track over on the far side, and the leader is the Low Road. It's Father Ted is second. The Boss's Daughter goes into third. They're being followed just in behind them by Harper's Pet, Caramere Mick. 5 Stone of Lead is making rapid progress towards the outside. They're being followed behind that one by a Dream On, and also back there nice and steady. They climb Heartbreak Hill. The Low Road the leader, followed in second place by It's Father Ted. In third is the Boss's Daughter. They're being followed by 5 Stone of Lead. Behind that one comes Harper's Pet. They're over on the far side, shortly beginning the descent. The Low Road, followed in second by It's Father Ted. Up on the outside, also beginning to try to make ground. Behind them is Susie Q. They're on the descent now to the home turn. Susie Q. Up on the outside, It's Father. Up on the outside, 5 Stone of Lead. Then the Low Road. They're rounding the home turn, and on the outside, it is 5 Stone of Lead. Susie Q on the far side. Susie Q and 5 Stone of Lead. They're coming down now inside the final furlong. Susie Q on the far side. 5 Stone of Lead on the near side. Susie Q and 5 Stone of Lead. Susie Q and Sam Ewing. Susie Q is one at 5 Stone of Lead is second. It's Father Ted is third. The Low Road 4. Then Harper's Pet, followed by Experience. Behind that, the Boss's Daughter, followed by Nice and Steady, and then comes Caramere Mick and Dream On. So Sam Ewing has landed it on Susie Q. Came there over on the far side on the descent to the home turn, and Susie Q has completed a treble on the opening night for Sam Ewing. 5 Stone of Lead is second.
Sam, third winner of the afternoon. Had to work for it, but did it in style.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Thought 5 Stone Lead would be hard to beat, but she stuck out her task well, and very impressed.
What was your thoughts going up the hill? Did you think you'd be there or thereabouts coming off the Beanbone turn the last time?
I thought I had a good chance, yeah, but I hit the front very soon too, and saw 5 Stone Lead come with a run. She's a very pacey pony and made use of it.
She's great guts as well.
Yeah, she stuck at her task well. She kind of idled a bit in front, but delighted.
Who's going to do the entries next year, you or your dad?
Well, I did them this year, so probably him next year.
Yes, I would think so. Well done, Sam. Another triple. Give him a generous round of applause.
Number 1, Mayday, Michael Beresford. 5, Little Pop Rocket, Kevin Healy. 7 is Omega, Sam Ewing. 9, Dara's Magic, Philip Burns. 11, That's the Dream, Brian Barry. 13, All Star, Brandon Wilkie. 15, That's My Daddy, Garrod Bruder. 17, The Train, Mikey McGuan. 19, Wise Words, Connor Stone Walsh. 21, Our Souls, Jake Cohen. 23, Bubba Watson, Daniel King. And 25, 7 Up, The Mount of A. Young. And the first one out is Little Pop Rocket under Kevin Healy. Ran well here last year. Then Brian Barry with That's the Dream. Brandon Wilkie with All Star. Then Philip Burns with Dara's Magic. Mikey McGuan with The Train. Connor Stone Walsh with Wise Words. Sam Ewing, The Ageless Omega. A Young, about to get the leg up on 7 Up. Philip Burns with Dara's Magic. Brian Barry, That's the Dream. Wise Words, Connor Stone Walsh. The Train with Mikey McGuan. Brandon Wilkie with All Star. About to be called in. White flag is raised. That's it. They're rough. And first to show, Dara's Magic, quite prominent in the early stages. So too was Little Pop Rocket. Over on the far side, Dara's Magic. Followed in the centre by coming there, Little Pop Rocket to take it up, the definite leader. Little Pop Rocket in front. Chased in second place by Dara's Magic. They're being followed just in behind them by All Star. Little Pop Rocket the leader. All Star is second, and third is Dara's Magic, 4 Our Souls. 5 is 7 Up, and then That's the Dream. They're being followed by Omega, who's got plenty to do on the outside. They're being followed by The Train. Back to Bubba Watson, the back marker, running along the side of the track. Little Pop Rocket with the advantage. All Star is second. They're being followed in third by Our Souls. Just in behind them is Dara's Magic. 7 Up makes ground. So too does Omega. They're being followed by That's the Dream. Behind that one is Mayday. They're being followed by Wise Words and That's My Daddy. They're on top of the hill and beginning the descent, and still in front is Little Pop Rocket, chased in second, gone to the front. All Star. All Star takes it up. chased by Little Pop Rocket. They're being followed by Our Souls in third. On the move just in behind them is Omega, and they're being followed by the Train and Dara's Magic beginning the descent to the Beanbone turn, and it's Our Souls coming there strongly with the white-faced Omega, and Omega's made up the ground on the home turn. Omega on the wide outside, that man again, Sam Ewing, chased by Our Souls, then Little Pop Rocket, they're being followed by All Star. Up the straight they come now, and it's Our Souls in the centre for Jake Cohen, chased by Omega. Our Souls is the leader from 7 Up, trying to stay on the inside. Over on the far side, 7 Up on the near side is Omega, and here comes Bubba Watson racing up to the line. 7 Up has won it. 7 Up has won it. Bubba Watson is second. Our Souls was third. 4, That's My Daddy in the Train, followed behind that by Omega, then All Star. But 7 Up the inside, up the hard shoulder. 7 Up has come and won it.
So a generous round of applause for them. So if we could have Archie Young down here for an interview. So ladies and gentlemen, do give this young man a serious general round of applause, because I think it's one of the riding performances in Dingle that we've seen over a number of years, all the way from Scotland. Archie Young, you must be absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, pleased with the horse, done well, and yeah.
But how about you? You were absolutely perfect. I think that's one of the best rides of a mile I've seen in a long time. You never panicked. You seemed to have got into a bit of bother coming off the hill, but you kept going. And what did you think coming inside the final furlong? Did you think you were going to get there?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I made it.
What age are you?
13.
13. And I suppose you're going to become a jockey in the track.
Yeah.
And will this go down as one of the best wins of your career so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Archie, we wish you every continued success, and if you meet Lindsay Nichols, he tipped this horse this morning. So well done, and the Flower of Scotland will be well sung tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah. God bless you. A generous round of applause for him, Archie Young.
Division of the Dingle Skellig Hotel Plate. Over a mile, number 2, Mr. Bowen, the dual Dingle Derby hero, W. Johnson. 4 in the mix, Luke Turner. Number 6, Osaka, Sam Ewing. 8, Sober on Sunday, John Mulvihill. 10, The Quiet Man, Darren McGill. 12, Groan Dangan, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 14, Alamar, Garrod Bruder. 16, Ben Substance, Mikey McGuan. 18, Pack Your Bags, Brendan Wilkie. 20, Call the FBI, The Grey, Connor Watts, Stone Walsh. 22, Mrs. Mack, Ollie Gilligan. 24, Dan's Your Man, Daniel King, and 26, Teddy Boy, the Mount of Our Hearty. Runners leaving the parade ring then for the second division of the mile. The first one to go down is Teddy Boy. Our first one to go down is The Quiet Man. They're being followed down by Groan Dangan, then Elamar, followed by Band Substance, then the Dual Derby hero, Mr. Bowen. White flag has been raised. Stand by. That's it. They're rough. Out the back in the early stages, not surprisingly, Mr. Bowen as they settle down in the early stages. Prominent in the centre is Band Substance, Groan Dangan right with them in the early stages. Out towards the outside is Pack Your Bags, who comes there to join the leading group, and Pack Your Bags goes to lead. Pack Your Bags the leader as they settle down from Groan Dangan. Mrs. Mack on the far side. They're getting the bell within the mix right there, 2 and Sober on Sunday. Teddy Boy towards the outside. They're being followed by Connor Stone Walsh. He's there with called the FBI. The back marker is Mr. Bowen running along the side of the track, and gone to the front is Pack Your Bags. Pack Your Bags the leader. Mrs. Mack is second. In the mix is third. Sober on Sunday is 4 up on the outside, called the FBI. They're being followed by Elamar and Groan Dangan, and they're being followed behind them by Teddy Boy, and further back Dan's Your Man. They climb the hill, and the leader is Pack Your Bags in front, and Connor Stone Walsh has gone right through them into second and called the FBI. Mrs. Mack is third. Sober on Sunday in 4. They're being followed by Teddy Boy, and then in the mix as they begin the descent towards the Beanbone turn, Pack Your Bags and Call the FBI takes it up. Call the FBI and Connor Stone Walsh in the lead. From in second place, Mrs. Mack. On the retreat behind them is Brandon Wilkie with Pack Your Bags and trying to stay on sober on Sunday, but up front it is Mrs. Mack and Call the FBI. The pair have burst on. Over on the far side, Call the FBI. On the near side, Mrs. Mack. They're being followed just in behind them by Pack Your Bags, but as they race down out of the final furlong, over on the far side, Call the FBI. Mrs. Mack on the near side, Connor Stone Walsh pushing out, Call the FBI. He's got to win it up the line. Call the FBI, Mrs. Mack, Pack Your Bags. Fourth was the Quiet Man, then Sober on Sunday, Teddy Boy. O'Sock, and behind them, Dan's Your Man, and then came Mr. Bourne, followed by Band Substance, Grawn, Dangan in the mix, and Elamar was pulled up.
2022 and 18.
Great day for Connor Stone Walsh. Enjoyed some great days here with the pony division, but he returns in triumph. His first horse winner in Dingle, Call the FBI. Wins it for Teddy Worrell. Call the FBI.
This is the first win in the open horse race classes here. You did it in good style.
Yeah, very grateful for the lads that let me ride him. He's a very good horse and he gave me a class being all the way.
What's the track riding out there? I'd say it's one of the best tracks in years, is it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's very nice. The ground is lovely, so it's very safe. All horses will hopefully be coming home safe anyway from here.
Have you many more? How did you feel going up the hill towards Heartbreak Hill? Were you confident that you could pull out all the stops?
Yeah, I was confident. You know, he was hard on the bridle, and when I joined Brandon, then he found a bit more, and thankfully he stayed on up the straight.
Have you many more rides over the weekend?
I have a good few now, but I have wacky 3 fingers in the 15 hands, so it should go close as well.
Listen, congratulations, Connor Stone Walsh, your first horse winner in Dingle. I hope you always remember it.
Thank you.
So this is the Dingle Dolphin and the Sea Safari Tours and the Cannon's Corner race. 15 hands pony race, the distance a mile. The Dingle Dolphin and the Sea Safari Tours and Michael Begley are the main sponsors. It's also sponsored by Henny Agnes, the Dingle Cleaners, Alpine Guest House, Tree House Cafe, Kingdom Fresh, Eat Restaurant, and James Windle Barber. The runners as we have them, I Don't Know, Sean Cleary. Red Colours, and then Peaky Blinders is Sam Ewing. 3, Baby Brownie, Brown Dylan Brown McMonigal. 4, Wacky 3 Fingers, Connor Stone Walsh. Just visit the winners enclosure. 5, then a Shotgun, or Wheatley. 6, Miss Bossy Boots, Brandon Wilkie. He's had a busy afternoon, Brandon. 7, Cali Cartel. This one, very impressive here last year. 8, Exantico, Philip Burns. Number 9, Broadford Baby, Gavin Broder, Royal Blue Colours. 10, Susie Quattro, Johnny Mulvehel. 11, Anything You Like will be Ben Kennedy. And number 12, the Ginger Man, Michael Jones. Connor Stone Walsh already in the winners list, and 5, Shotgun, Robert Wheatley. Carrie Cartel is in between horses. He's left them away and running. And Ben Kennedy didn't get the breaststakes early on in Anything You Like. And as they settle down up front, a wall of horses are coming through. Robert Wheatley on the inside, and Shotgun takes them along with the Ginger Man going 2 up on the outside for Michael Jones. And further wide then we have coming through there, Exantico's coming through as they go into this bend and out into the country. I Don't Know has made up significant late headway. And also coming up on the outside now is Susie Quattro, and there's a meet Heartbreak Hill at the far side of the track. Shotgun bowls along from the Ginger Man going 2. Exantico is trying to get through horses. Carrie Cartel is handily placed. Dylan Brown McMonigal is making up significant headway as they go up the hill, and Baby Brown, they're beginning to pack up. Out the back then, some are being driven at this point in time. One of them is definitely Philip Burns and Exanticos. They go into the Beanbone turn at the far side. It's going to be a titanic struggle up front to get home. Shotgun, he's led them a merry lick as them at Heartbreak Hill from the first time around. Kerry Cartel, he's running on gamely in second place as they come up the far side of the track. These three now seem to have gone on and have it between them as they settle down. Out the back, anything goes as well back. As they come inside the distance, I don't know. On the inside, Shotgun. In between horses, then we've got Philip Byrne and Exanticos come back for more. Up on the outside, Baby Brown, and these are set to fight it down with Kerry Cartel in between horses. And Baby Brown, is he going to get his head in front of the line? Baby Brown from Kerry Cartel on the inside. Shotgun running on late then. We had Peaky Blinders. Then back to the rest of them coming through. We had Broadford Baby finishing quick. Also coming off the pace there, Susie Quattro. The Ginger Man was the last to finish. Prior to that, I don't know. Miss Bossy Boots never got a run in today, and they're all back safe and sound.
His 200 winner, horse and pony racing here in Dingle. What a way to bring down the curtain on day one of the festival. Let's hear it for our champion, our national champion, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 200 winners on the board, and it comes with Baby Brown. This one was a winner in Tipperary very earlier in the season, right back to form, and provides the champion. What a record he has here in Dingle. And surely the greatest place to ride that 200 winner. Let's hear it for the champion, Dylan Brown McMonigal, as he returns on Baby Brown. 200 not out. Winner, of course, of a Dawn Milk Dingle Derby, and Let's Go. He's won a go Golden Miles, won probably every race here at the festival. Won the 12-2 a year ago as well. This man rides Dingle like no other. A festival meeting that Dylan will surely never forget. Dylan, many congratulations, 200 winners, special milestone.
Yeah, it is. It's just, couldn't be more happy to ride it for a better man than Amelia. Has been a great owner for me since I've started, and he's given me the leg up and he's given me great days, so just delighted for him.
And a wonderful pony racing career to date.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Just credit to the pony. He dug deep in the last furlong there and he's put his head out, so nice winner to get.
Never spread across the track coming up the hill. Were you always confident?
Yeah, I was confident going down. I just had Kerry Cartel me inside and you always had him covered turning in, so quickened on well and I gave him a few smacks and he won it well in the end.
I think you've won practically every race here at the festival, Dylan.
Yeah, I think I have now at this stage, yeah.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a few winners tomorrow and get there in one piece. Hopefully the rain stays away and it'll be a good day out and plenty of crowds here. So
at least some of the pressure is off.
Yeah.
Man alongside me here, I'd say, still looking for more.
Ah, well, hopefully we'll get it tomorrow.
So there you have it, 200 winners not out for Dylan Brown McMonigal as he brings the curtain down on day one of the festival. Join us tomorrow at 2:30, the first race. Paddy Flood walking the track at 1:30. We get all our jockeys into the parade ring at 1:30. And declarations for the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby closing before the off of the 5th race. Safe home, and we'll see you here tomorrow.
The day 2 of the Dingle Races, the Festival of 2019 is the Foxy John Memorial Race and Perpetual Cup, an open horse race. The distance 1.5 miles. The main sponsor, Foxy John's Bar, Donald and Elizabeth Neelan. It's also sponsored by Sheehy's Spar Supermarket, Sheehy's Ashling Florists and Gifts, Dingle Heights, Kilher Mills, Dorgan's Garage, Lisbowl. A quartet of runners going to post, and they are as follows. Number 1, Let's Go. For Team Brown, Dylan Brown McMonigal, looking to increase his tally. 2 winners already here from yesterday evening. Number 2, Master Grey, ran very well for Jack Carney yesterday. Jack has green colours with a red sash back and front. Dylan, maroon type coloured silk with yellow sleeves. Tiger Mac has Ollie Gilligan, number 3. Multicoloured blue disc colours on this young fella's silks. Rode very well, stayed on really well here for a long time yesterday evening in the Derby trial. And number 4, Mr. James, is Sam Ewing, and he's a penalised winner, and Sam is already in the 3-winner mark so far at Dingle. And the first one going down is Mr. James, being followed by Let's Go with Tiger Mac, and Master Grey would be the last one down. To go, Tiger Mac led them early on yesterday, and he's left them away and running. Settling down at the early stages, Tiger Mac bowls along in front as they come up and pass the judge with 2 complete circuits of the track ahead of them. Tiger Mac from in second place, then Master Grey, tucked in the inside. Mr. James, the penalised winner from last night, and whipping them in at this point in time is Let's Go, not being left go at any point. Going over the far side of the track as they make the entrance to Heartbreak Hill for the first time. Tiger Mac, he likes to bowl along in front, and he's been left half his merry way at this point in time as they meet Heartbreak Hill, going on for Ollie Gilligan by about 6-7 lengths now at this point in time. At the top of the hill and the descent at the far side of the Heartbreak Hill towards the Beanbone turn. It's still Tiger Mac. He's gone on now by about 10-12 lengths at this point in time. He looks as to be putting it up to the rest of them, but there don't seem to be any panics yet. Let's Go, Mr. James and Master Grey are all in pursuit. Master Grey whips them in now as they come off the Beanbone turn, and as they do so, the lead is down to about 6-7 lengths at this point in time. Let's Go into clear second place now in the sights of the leader. As they come up, they'll get the bell in the opener here in Dingle and swing out into the country again. And as they do so, Tiger Mac and Ollie Gilligan go both along by about a diminishing 2.5 lengths, 3 lengths now to Let's Go, going well in second. Master James is equally as good in third place. It has to be said Dylan Brown McMonigal is swinging off of Let's Go as they go into the 5-furlong mark from home, and Let's Go now puts the pressure on. He comes up alongside, still doesn't want to go on. Master James is tracking him on the outside, now goes into a clear second place at the top of Heartbreak Hill. Sam Ewing bowls along by about half a length at this point in time. Tiger Mac is not done with yet though. Gilligan purchased the rail on the inside. A very accomplished rider, it has to be said, and comes from a very distinguished racing family in County Galway. His mother Natalie and father Paul, trainer. Granddad is very involved in the horse racing. His brother Liam is a conditional with Willie Mullins. They're coming off the Beanbone turn for the last time in the opener. They are swinging off with them as they come into the home straight. Up on the outside, Mr. James has been asked for the effort to penalise runner from last night. Tiger Mac is not going away in the inside. Young Gilligan is really putting it up. Will this £12 penalty defy the winner from last evening? It doesn't look so. Coming inside the final furlong, 150 yards to go. Tiger Mac is coming back from more on the inside. Will he get up very, very close? No, Mr. James takes the opener. In the second place is Tiger Mac. In third place is Let's Roll. And finally back to Master Grey.
So at the end of the Foxy John's Memorial 1.5 miles, Sam's the man as he kicks off the second day in Dingle, as he did on the opening night, returning on Mr. James, becoming the first dual winner of the meeting. Mr. James right back to form en route to Glenbeigh, wins the opening 1.5 miles and wins it in style under Sam Ewing. Mr. James probably didn't get home in the Dingle Derby a year ago. Now revelling over 1.5 miles this time. Mr. James the winner, big run Tiger Mac in second for Ollie Gilligan. Let It Go in third for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Sam, it only gets better.
Yeah, it's great to keep it going now. And I was a bit surprised, to be honest with you. I thought with the penalty from yesterday and the ground kind of going against us, let it go, will be the one.
Right, and he's a right good horse on his day. Probably didn't get home here last year in the Dingle Derby. Was very keen as well, I think.
Yeah, he was very keen, and he's a real good true mile and a halfer, so it's brilliant.
Going from strength to strength, you'll have plenty to look forward to in Glenbeigh with him.
Yeah, I'd say I'll probably go for the Derby, the Invitational, so hopefully he'll go close.
What else have you coming up today, Sam?
I've Back in Town, the Button Mile, Little Main, the 13-2, Warsaw, the 14-2.
The Golden Mile.
Keeper Hill.
Keeper Hill won it last year.
Yeah, he won last year, a similar type of ground, so hopefully he'll do the business.
Good on you. Sam Ewing, his fourth winner of the meeting. He wins the opener here in Dingle.
The second race in the card is the Kennedy Bar, Eastgate Vahona and the Meadowlands Hotel race. And the Corny Crimmins Trophy, which is in the Secretary's office, has come back, and well done to Hannah Willis for locating that trophy for us. The distance 1 mile, main sponsors are Michael Murphy, Paddy and Peggy O'Mahony. It's also sponsored by Grain Lane Bistro, NU Goldsmith, O'Mara Hertig and O'Bambara, Spa Altanoch, John Johnny O'Connor, Mask Restaurant, Real Dingle Fish, Tomas Devan and Solace Tapas Bar. We give them to you in numerical sequence. Number 1, Jerry's Pride, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 2, Our Souls, Jake Cohn. 3, Philip Burns and Who Knows. 4, Horton as well, winner here previously, Johnny Mulval. 5 will be Ballyhacket Boy. Darren McGill, white colours with a red sash, County Derry. 6 then is Uppsala. Mikey McGuan, chocolate colours with a pink sleeves. 7, the highly touted Tossakine. And Archie Young, he drove brilliantly here last night. 8 then is Little Pot Rocket, Kevin Healy. Number 9, Back in Town, Sam Ewing. On the 4-winner mark here this afternoon, Wise Words and Connor Stone Walsh. Already on the score sheet here as well. 11 then Dara's Magic, Ed Vaughan, he's got a blue and light blue silk, and then 12 Follow a Dream, the red colours of Daniel King. And 13 is That's My Daddy and Garrod Bruder. Ballyhacket Boy, and then we go to the Little Pot Rocket. As they go down, the Little Pot Rocket is being followed up by Dara's Magic. And then Who Knows makes his way down with Cornerstone Watchdon and Wise Words. Horan's Pride makes his way down. Tossakine is on his way down. 13 going to face the starter. A wall of horses, he lets them away and running. All get a fairly even big. Back in Town is up there early on from Who Knows with Dara's Magic switching the outside. Furthest wide then we have the Little Pop Rocket, and to the rear at the early stages being pressed along for a stride or two. That's My Daddy as they come into this bend, and hopefully we'll all ride it well. The Little Pop Rocket goes up on the outside, very wide at that bend, quite a few of them. But Back in Town is the one getting closer from Who Knows. The Little Pop Rocket Uppsala was badly interfered with. Dara's Magic has gone back a couple of strides, whatever young Ed Vaughan is doing. But that wasn't very good riding gone into that bend as they meet Heartbreak Hill. He's now gone back through the pack. Something to stew on Dara's Magic up front. Back in Town has gone on the inside, from up on the outside, Who Knows. In a clear third place then, we have the Little Pop Rocket. Wise Words is finishing 4. Then we have Uppsala's trying to come through with a run up on the outside. Who's Your Daddy? Then being followed through by Ballyhacket Boy. Dara's Magic, a bad mistake. Also back there is Horton's Pride. Derry's Ear is well back as well as they come off the beanbone turn for the second race. And as they do so, he's led them a merry lick from that little bit of a skirmish up the home straight for the first time. 5 winners in Derry in Letterkenny a few weeks ago, coming inside the distance. It looks done and dusted. Philip Burns is going to open his account in Hands and Heels, and Who Knows? We know. Who Knows? Coming inside the distance. Who Knows? Takes it in convincing style. Back in Town will be second. Our Souls is third. Uppsala, then Ballyhacket Boy. Who's Your Daddy? Wise Words. Back to Toss the Coin. Back to Little Pop Rocket on the inside. Then we had finishing Uppsala. Then back to Horton's Pride, and finally back to Dara's Magic.
Here comes the first strike of the weekend for Dylan, for Declan and Kyle McGuigan as Philip Burns returns, and Who Knows to win the Button Mile. The Kennedy Bar, Ishmael and Benedict Sartan Race. The first winner of the weekend for Philip Burns. The man from Ballingarry and County Limerick. The reigning Dingle Races winning jockey. Many congratulations, Philip. Well done.
Yeah, thanks very
That was
much.
impressive. Stuck the crossbar more than one occasion last night.
I had 2 seconds, and I was looking forward for this fella for today, and thanks for Declan giving me the leg up on a good few of his horses, and they're in great order.
Off the home bend, it was game over.
Yeah, and it's just when he hits the front, just keeping him up this work. You know, he had a good look at the crowd, but I hit it well in the end.
What else do you do today, Philip?
I've Dylan Pride in the 15 hands. I've way up north in the Golden Mile.
He's a big fancy.
Sure, hopefully here as well. And
Think you won it last year, maybe with Keeper Hill, did you?
yeah, I won it last year with Keeper Hill, but sure, we'll have a crack at it with this fella.
Looking forward to tomorrow, Mr. Bowen.
I'm not too sure yet what I'm riding. Sure, we're looking for.
Keep your cards close to your chest for another 24 hours.
Yeah, that's it, sure.
Philip Burns, the man from Ballingarry and County Limerick, won the Derby here a year ago. He wins the mile with Who Knows. In second place was number 9, Back in Town for Sam Ewing. And third was number 2, Our Souls for Jake Cohen, and 13 ran. Runners then for the Benner's Hotel, 13-2. Some of our smaller ponies and some of our youngest jockeys. Number 1, The Sinful Man, Cian Tubbs McAnally. Number 2, Little Quinty, Callum Hogan. Number 3, Shoot the Deal, Michael Beresford. Number 4, American Pie, Dylan O'Connor. Number 5, Not on Your Card, Sore Loser, Ed Vaughan. 6, Little Maney, Sam Ewing, the man of the moment. 7, Little Spirit, Brendan Wilkie. Number 8, Ringo, Finn Brickley. And number 9, Moon River, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Runners about to make their way out for the 13-2, the Benner's Hotel race. They'll be led out by American Pie and 10-year-old Dylan O'Connor. Then Finn Brickley goes with Ringo, the man from West County Cork. Then Brandon Wilkie with last year's winner Little Spirit, followed out by Dylan Brown McMonigal. He goes with Moon River. Behind this one will be Shoot the Deal for Kevin Connell. White flag is raised. That's it, and they're off. And one of them has missed a kick early doors, but as they settle down in the early stages, Little Maney is quite prominent in the early stages. Up there too is the Sinful Man. The one that missed the kick was Little Spirit. As they settle down and head on up the straight, and it's Tubbs McAnally and the Sinful Man who bowl along in front. In second place is Little Maney, and third is Moon River. Out on the outside is American Pie, followed by Sore Loser. Behind them is Shoot the Deal, followed by Little Spirit, and then Callum Hogan. Behind them with Little Quinty, the one that's out the back is Ringo. They run along the side of the track. The Sinful Man with the advantage under Tubbs McAnally, the Sky Sports Racing sensation, followed in second place by Little Maney. They're being followed in third. Up the inside by Sore Loser. They're being followed by Moon River. Behind them is Shoot the Deal, and they're being followed by American Pie. As they climb the hill, the Sinful Man from Little Maney in second. In third is Sore Loser, followed by Shoot the Deal. Little Spirit is cutting through them, followed by Moon River and Little Quinty. And then American Pie. They're beginning to descend towards the Beanbone turn. The Sinful Man pressed in second place by Little Maney. Little Spirit in third, and Little Maney has gone to the front. Little Maney and Sam Ewing. The Sinful Man is second. In third is Little Spirit, then Sore Loser, and behind them is Dylan Brown McMonigal, Moon River, and they're being followed behind them by Shoot the Deal. They're racing round the home turn, and the leader Little Maney out in front, chased in second by Little Spirit, then the Sinful Man and Sore Loser. They're racing up the straight now with a furlong to go. Sam's the man in front, and Little Maney, Little Spirit coming after him, but Sam Ewing is out in front, and Little Maney chased by Little Spirit and Brandon Wilkie. On the far side, Little Maney, he's got over it for Sam's the man, and up the line Sam Ewing is won it. Little Maney second place was behind them was Sinful Man. In third was on the inside Sore Loser, and then Brandon Wilkie, Little Spirit, and they're followed by Moon River. Behind them Shoot the Deal, and they're followed by Little Quinty. And behind them came American Pie and Ringo.
Being joined now here by the man at the moment, none other than in a wet parade ring. Sam Ewing, it doesn't seem to have done you any harm, the 5th winner of the campaign. Good run, but I'd say you were slightly worried inside the last furlong, would you, with Tubbs? He was really getting after his the sinful man at that time.
Yeah, it was great to get it. I thought I had a nice chance going into it. She was happy and seemed to be going well at home, so I thought the sinful man, Moon River and Little Spirit were big dangers, but she loved the ground, fought them off well.
The ground is riding well, I think, is it?
It's riding nice enough, yeah. They're getting into it anyway. It's lovely ground.
Lovely ground. And have you many more rides here now this afternoon?
I think of 3 more: Keeper Hill, Peaky Blinders and Morata.
Keeper Hill, I suppose, in the Golden Mile.
Yeah.
Are you looking to try to emulate last year's success with when Philip brought it, Philip Burns?
Yeah, we'll always be trying our best, so hopefully it'll go close.
Continued success.
Thank you.
The Paddy Moriarty Memorial Adams Bar Perpetual Cup, the 14-2 over a mile and a quarter. Number 3 is 5 Stone of Lead, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 5, Caramere Nick, the Mount of Hugh Morgan. 2 is Harper's Pet, Sean Cleary. 7, Nice and Steady, Keelan Kennedy. 1, Ruby Diamond, Jake Cohen. 8, The Green Monkey, Daniel King. 10, The Low Road, Ed Vaughan. 4, Titanium, the Mount of Jay Costello. 9, 2 Majors, Connor Walsh. And 6, Warata, the Mount of Sam Ewing. He's going to be followed down by Ed Vaughan with the Low Road. Ran a cracker here last night. Then comes Titanium. Going to be followed out by Jay Cohen with Ruby Diamond. And the last one to go will be Harper's Pet. Starting on top of the track here and twice past. About to be called in. That's it. They're off. And Titanium missed the break early on, as going into the lead will be Sam Ewing early doors with Warata. Warata goes on, followed by Caramere Mick in second. In third is Harper's Pet, then 2 Majors. They're being followed just in behind them by Ruby Diamond. And just further back is Ed Vaughan with the Low Road as they begin the descent towards the Beanbone turn. And Warata, Caramere Mick second. In third is Harper's Pet. They're being followed by 2 Majors. 5 Stone of Lead just in behind them. They're being followed by the Low Road as they race on now towards the home turn. And the leader is Warata. Caramere Mick second. In third place, just in behind them, is Harper's Pet. They're being followed by Dylan Brown McMonigal and 5 Stone of Lead. Further back is just in behind them the Green Monkeys. They turn into the straight for the first time. And over on the far side, Warata on the rails. Caramere Mick in the centre with 2 Majors. Just in behind them is Harper's Pet, and they're being followed on the outside by the Low Road, and then 5 Stone of Lead and the Green Monkey. Up the hill they come to get the bell this time. Warata, 2 Majors. On the Low Road is third. Harper's Pet 4. 5 Stone of Lead. They're being followed by Nice and Steady. Caramere Mixes drop right out. They're being followed behind them by the Green Monkey, and further back is Nice and Steady, and the back marker is in behind them is Titanium. They reach their point of departure, and Warata has gone on again. Warata from 2 Majors, but here comes 5 Stone of Lead just in a slipstream into second now, and it's Warata and 5 Stone of Lead. They're being followed in third place, just in behind them by Harper's Pet, and then the Low Road. They're on the descent, and the leader is Warata. Warata on by a couple. 5 Stone of Lead, then Harper's Pet, 2 Majors, the Low Road, the Green Monkey from far back. They're on the descent to the Beanbone turn, and it's Warata and 5 Stone of Lead takes it up. 5 Stone of Lead the leader, chased in second by Warata, then Harper's Pet and 2 Majors, the Green Monkey and the Low Road. But there's going to be no mistake this time. 5 Stone of Lead is out in front in the hands of Dylan Brown McMonigal, chased by Warata. Down out of the final furlong, 5 Stone of Lead, driven out by the champion. 5 Stone of Lead, runner-up last night. She's going to win easily this time. 2:01 for Dylan Brown. 5 Stone of Lead is won at Warata second. Harper's Pet is third. The Green Monkey 4, the Low Road 5. 6 was 2 Majors. And the last one will be Caramere Mick, but 5 Stone of Lead has won it in style. 5 Stone of Lead, beaten here last night, but no doubt back in business this time. The champion 14-2, back-to-back victories in Dingle. Back they come. 2:01 for Dylan Brown McMonigal. 5 Stone of Lead has won it in style. Brave run by Warata, also by Harper's Pet.
So So another winner for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Very easy in the finish.
Yeah, she won it well. Just it was a good race. It was a fast race, and I just got led into it perfectly by Waratoff, and she just quickened on up the trace. And it's disappointing. All our other horses are very disappointed all weekend, and it's just lucky she was right on the day and she did it well.
She went away very easy there. That was a very competitive 14-2, one of the most in the country this year. But you put that race to bed very easily.
Yeah, as soon as I hit the front, she quickened on well, and just a credit for Gary Boyle and Adrian. It was a good training performance, and just big thanks for the leg up.
2:01.
Yeah.
Have you many more rides here this afternoon?
Yeah, everything except the ladies' derby.
They might dress you up for that.
No.
Listen, the track riding well?
Yeah, it's riding well. It's just getting cut up on the inside of it. If you stay wide, it's nice ground, and they did a good job with it last night.
Listen to me, well done. It's great to see you going so well and continued success.
Thank you.
Okay. Feature race on the Saturday, the Guinness Mile and the Guinness Cup, valued at €2,500. The main sponsors are Diageo Ireland. It's also sponsored by Motherstand Bar, Dingle Shuttle Bus, Dingle Electric Bikes, Sean O'Shea Plant Hire, Tommy Lynch Engineering, Le Bohème, Gary O'Sullivan and Dingle Peninsula Spa. 10 to post, as Jerry has told you on the list, numerically of runners and riders are as follows. Number 1, Grand Dangan would be the mount of DB McMonigal, already on the winner's sheet now here this afternoon. Way up north, another jockey with a win up, Philip Burns. 3 then, Mrs. Mack, Ollie Gilligan. Number 4, the informed 6 winners on the Picard. So far is Sam Ewing. 5, the Black Canal, Mikey McGuan. He's got a chocolate silk, pink sleeves. Call the Cops, Connor Stone Walsh. Connor Stone Walsh, and he's on the winner's mark as well, riding well. And then we have Cali Cartel, one up in class here, and that's the amount of Garrod Bruder. Bye Bye. That wasn't on your card, Jory was telling you. Daniel King, red colours. 9, Pack Your Bags, Jake Cohen. Riding very well, Jake, this year. And the number 10 then is a late entry, was Under Pressure, Johnny Mulvehel. Black Ganat makes his way down under pressure, talked about horse. Also there, Conor Walsh and called the Cops. They're all there, they're coming in. This is the Guinness Group Mile. They're off and they're running. Bye Bye was being naughty at the start and has lost a lot of ground under pressure. We talked about horses up there. Keeper's Hill switches rail on the inside. Then in further wide there we have young Ollie Gilligan and Mrs. Mack, and sweeping up on the outside and his way up north as they go into this bend and swing around and round they go. All making back, and that is further back. Pack Your Bags is back there already, back through the field is Bye Bye. Very bad start by that. Up Heartbreak Hill, under pressure. And now being tracked up on the outside by young Danny Gilligan and Mrs. Mack. 3 parts of a link to Under Pressure with way up north. Keeper's Hill is getting closer, being niggled along Grow and Dangan. And then we have Garrod Bruder and Carly Cartel is trying to make ground. And pulled up at the far side of the track here in front of us as they go into Heartbreak Hill is Bye Bye Daniel King. Just beware, Daniel. Up on the outside now, Keeper's Hill and Sam Ewing. He swings off the beanbone turn, gone on into the lead by about a length and a half, 2 lengths now, as they're all under pressure behind Keeper's Hill. He won this race last year with Philip Burns. We tipped him up and we've tipped him again this time. Keeper's Hill is trying to come in between. The course there, Daniel King, as they come inside the distance. It's Keeper's Hill on the inside, up on the outside, and we have Cali Cartel. Keeper's Hill, will it be a 7th winner? Yes, a 7th up there. Keeper's Hill, Cali Cartel, close for the 3rd and 4th. The Black Ganat pulled up just as that passes past the winning post.
Back-to-back victories for Keeper Hill for the Donnellys under the man of the moment, Sam Ewing. Great training performance by the Donnelly family. Another big victory here in Dingle for Sam Ewing. PJ Donnelly and his brother Desi to take the Guinness Golden Mile. This race, main sponsor of course Diageo Ireland. Come on, Sam. Sam, Sam, no stopping you.
Yeah, it was great to get it and delighted to win the Golden Mile.
He's a good horse. He's just kept on improving for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get the ride on him in Lewisburg and Omey, and then PJ kind of let me keep the ride, so I'm very grateful.
Turning into the straight, you would put it up to them?
Yeah, he was a few lengths clear and he was never stopping. He was just getting a bit lonely.
Cali Cartel coming after you?
Yeah, he was coming, but I think we would have held on nicely.
What's next up, Sam?
I've nothing in 14 hands and Peaky Blinders in the last.
He might show that it was a spark of return to form last night. Was disappointing here last year?
He kind of got ran off the bend last year and he ran a cracker last night, and hopefully over a mile and two might be a bit more of a trip.
There you have it. Keep it going. Well done to Sam Ewing, the man from County Antrim.
Mary Hannafin Devan, being born Memorial Race in the James Long Bar Race. 14 hands pony race, the mile and a quarter again up at the top of the hill. Main sponsor John Kennedy, Kingdom Workshops, London, and Cathal Fenton. It's also sponsored by the Global Village. Dingle Crystal, Conor Hannafin, Plantyre, Tom O'Sullivan, John Fair Videos, Count Chevelle Golf Links, and the Fish Box. 6 to post, and the number 1 would be Little Zeb, in the amount of Luke Burke Ott. 2 then I'd say would be the 2 is Unhinged, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 3 Corrigava, Dylan O'Connor. 4 Simply the Best, Rory Mulligan. 5 is Hello Star, and number 6 is Willie No Legs. And then we have young Rory Mulligan on Simply the Best. 6 you'll have going up to the start there, and Little Zeb is up there, Unhinged. Carrick Ava, Simply the Best. Hello Star, Rumble Bumble up there. There's only 6 going to post this time. He's left them away and an even mark. Little Zeb goes into an early lead, being pressed with Simply the Best. Now Hello Star has gone up on the inside. They're going a fair lick at this early stages. Unhinged is travelling sweetly in 3rd place. And through the back, Simply the Best is out the back. Carrigava is trying to make up ground, and down the far side they go. Hello Star with Little Zeb going up in a clear 2nd place on the outside. Unhinged has every movement 3rd. As they swing off the Beanbone turn, Unhinged now comes up on the outside. It has to be said, he looks the quality mark in this field. Swinging off the Beanbone turn, and as they do so, 3 abreast. Hello Star on the inside between horses Simply the Best. Unhinged and Dylan Brown McMonigal is up on the outside. Carrigava, Dylan O'Connor has gone into a cleared 4th place, and there's Luke Buck and Little Zeb has been pulled up. And toiling at this point in time is Willie No Legs. Hello Star, Red Vaughan takes them along by about 1.5 lengths to Unhinged, winner of this race last year, with young Dylan Brown McMonigal in 2nd place. Little Zeb on the inside goes 3rd. Carrigava is running on in 4th place. And then Willie No Legs is in a parish of his own as they meet go past that point of departure for the final time. It has to be said, the long odds on Jolly Unhinged now comes up with consummate ease as they make Heartbreak Hill. Dylan Brown McMonigal gets this one up to go about its business from the front. Carrigava now is in hot pursuit for the minor 2nd place from a hard driven up on the outside. Hello Star. It concerns these runners as they go down the far side of the track, where we see that the railing has been extended due to the issues that happened there the first time around. Keeping up with the race, Unhinged has gone on by anything 10-15 lengths. It looks to concern Carrigava. Dylan O'Connor is in a clear 2nd place. In 3rd place then is Hello Star with Little Zeb running on in 4, and Willie No Legs is running on in 5th place. They're single file, being driven wide at this point in time. Unhinged took this race last year in convincing style. Looks to be hard held, while Carrigava is not giving up on young Dylan O'Connor. Inside the final furlong, he's looking for the rail to get a steadier run. But it has to be said, the consummates, the odds on Jolly Unhinged in convincing style. In 2nd place is Carrigava. In 3rd place then, coming into view for us as they come up past the winning post, is Hello Star, who will be followed in by Willie No Legs.
13-2. And here comes Unhinged. So impressive this time. Another one for Dylan Brown, McMonigal and Dingle. Unhinged. What a special 14-hand pony it is. Unhinged the winner. Well done to Dylan O'Connor. A fine second with Carrigava. 3rd was number 5, Hello Star. Hold on a second, lads, just for the presentation for the lads. Many congratulations, Dylan. Dylan, that was as easy a winner as you're riding in Dingle or anywhere.
Yeah, she's just an absolute airplane. Just jumped her off in behind them, and I could barely take a swing off her coming up the home straight the first time, and I just held on to her until I got to the top of the run. I had to roll on, and as soon as I asked her the question, she just put it to bed very easy.
Real good 14-hand pony.
Yeah, she's a very good pony for Tubbs to look forward to next year. He'll be the man getting the leg up.
That'll keep him happy anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, she'll be an airplane for him next year, and hopefully she'll not be beat for him.
Looking forward to tomorrow's Dawn Mills Dingle Derby. What do you want?
Murphy Stroke 2 for Tony Began. So.
Is the winner in Lochray?
Yeah, he won well in Lochray, and hopefully he'll do the same again.
You proud to?
Yeah, shouldn't do it.
So there you have it. How many's that for the weekend, Dylan?
That's 4 now.
4 winners for the weekend for Dylan Brown McMonigal, our reigning Irish Field and Dingle champion, wins with Unhinged. For the Laura Barry Ladies Derby, they're headed by number 1, Sandra's Little Secret, the Mount of C. Bradley. Number 2, Let's Party, C. Kelly. Number 3, Say No More, Aaron Campbell. Welcome back to Dingle to Aaron. 4, Storm 4, Stacey Kidd. Number 5, Tonic Springs, Ava Shukru, the local runner. Number 6, Blackie, the Mount of Kira Skerry. Number 7 is Bipolar Blondie, Michelle D'Souza. Number 8, Call the FBI, Julie McDonald. Number 9, Silver Dollar, Alex Egan. Number 10, Shannon Breeze, S. Brickley. And number 11, Wait For Me, the Mount of A. Fitzgibbon. Alex Egan, big chance here with Silver Dollar. Winner down in Broadford. White flag is raised. That's it. They're off. And as they settle down in the early stages, Wait For Me goes on, followed in second place by Shannon Breeze. They're being followed by Cole the FBI. Behind them up the inside is Blackie. They're being followed by Silver Dollar and then Bipolar Blondie further back to Tonic Springs. They're being followed behind that by Storm Force as they begin to run downhill towards the Beanbone turn. And Wait For Me has gone on with a 6-length advantage. Over in second place, just in behind them, Shannon Breeze. They're being followed by Cole the FBI and then Bipolar Blondie as they run on out round the Beanbone turn. And it's Wait For Me, the leader, followed in second place by Shannon Breeze. Bipolar Blondie makes ground. So too, just in behind them, does Sandra's Little Secret as they race now up the straight to go to the Lollipop this time. And over on the far side, Wait For Me, the leader, Bipolar Blondie. They're being followed by Cole, the FBI. Shannon Breeze is next. They're being followed behind that one by just after the Storm Forces made ground towards the outside. The back marker at this stage is Let's Party as they run up to their point of departure. And Wait For Me, the leader, followed in second place by Cole, the FBI, and the leader Wait For Me. Cole, the FBI is second. In third is Storm Force. They're being followed by Bipolar Blondie. Coming out of the pack is Tonic Springs, Shannon Breeze, and then Blackie, and further back Say No More. They're climbing the hill, and Wait For Me about to be headed now by Cole, the FBI. Last night's winner, the Grey. Cole, the FBI goes on. Cole, the FBI, the leader, followed in second now by Storm Force. They're being followed just in behind them by Wait For Me. Bipolar Blondie's making ground, and here comes Tonic Springs with a big run on the outside. They're on the descent, almost three in line. Call the FBI, Storm Force, and Tonic Springs. They're being followed by Bipolar Blondie. They're running round the Beanbone turn. Storm Force, the leader, but only just. Storm Force from on the near side, Tonic Springs, and it's Tonic Springs on the near side. On the far side, Storm Force. On the near side is Ava Shukro and Tonic Springs. On the far side, Storm Force. They're inside the final furlong. Tonic Springs on the near side. Tonic Springs the leader. The gamble is landed. Tonic Springs has won the Lord of Barry Ladies Derby. Bipolar Blondie second, Storm Force third. Say No More four. Then Wait For Me, Silver Dollar. Back to Call the FBI. And a loose horse as well. Up, okay. Jockey up. Jockey up on the bend. But the gamble has landed. An almighty gamble has been landed here with Tonic Springs, the banker for many this weekend.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined by the ladies' derby winner, Tonic Springs, won it last year for Ciara Mannion. This year, Ava Shukru has done it. Been riding very well all year. I think you deserve that. A brilliant ride. You timed it to absolute perfection, and sincerely well done.
Thank you so much. I thank Ger Fauna for giving me that leg up. It's just amazing.
If you prepared this horse, I believe, all year for this race.
Yeah, Ger wanted me to ride him, so he brought him down to me, and I'm just so happy now.
What's the ground like out there? I'd say it's riding okay, is it? It's. You just only have to take it handy there, I would think.
Well, he likes that ground, loves the soft ground, but here you want to take your ease, but it's grand, yeah.
Yeah, they're able to get through it out there, are they?
Yeah, it's perfect, yeah.
Any more rides now over the weekend?
Might have one out tomorrow, I don't know yet.
Listen to me, everybody wishes you well. Great ride and continued success, because you are a very nice girl, and everybody wishes you well. Take care of yourself. So the following are the list of runners and riders for the Thomas and G. Ash Limited in Greenmount House 15 Hands Derby. Valued at €1,500 a mile and a quarter. Main sponsor is T&J Ash Dingle, John and Mary Curran. Also sponsored by Robert Brosnan Plumbing, GA French Limited, Kerry Agribusiness, BCD Steelworks, and Tom O'Sullivan Contractor. 13 to pulse. Red-handed, Beresford is number 1. He's a Gigginstown colours with a change in cap. Number 2 will be Mr. Bilbao, Daniel King. 3 then will be Thunderstorm, Dylan Brown McMonigal, still looking for more winners in Dingle. 4 Farmer Boys, we've no jockey for that. 5 will be Dylan's Pride, and that will be the amount of Philip Burns. 6 Wacky 3 Fingers will be Connor Stone Walsh. The Wexford colours in this one. 7 will be Paddy Larch, and that will be the amount of Gavin Bruder, or Garrod Bruder, my apologies, Garrod. 8, looking for another winner, will be the man in form, and the 7 winner mark is Sam Ewing. Number 9 would be Undercover, Brandon Wilkie. Number 10, I Don't Know, would be Sean Cleary. Number 11 would be Never Say Die, Alex Egan. Number 12, That's a Dream. That's a Dream will be the amount of Brian Barry. And number 13 will be Baby Brown. I think that's a penalised woman from last night as well. Or Sexton writes that. Ryan Sexton, thank you, John. So those are your 13 runners. Brian Barry and That's a Dream is the first to go up fastest with Baby Brown, the winner yesterday. And then we have Mr. Bilbao, who in turn is being followed by Dylan's Pride up on the outside, Ed Vaughan and Farmer Boyce. And then we have Paddy Lurch. Paddy Lurch being followed by Peaky Blinders, Sam Ewing. And number 6 there, Wacky Three Fingers, will be Conor Walsh. 9 Undercover, Brandon Wilkie, Dylan Brown, McMonigal. And Thunderstorm. He's left them away and running. Mr. Bilbao gets the best of the breaks early on. From a red-handed is kindly there in second place, and then What That's a Dream makes 3 running. On the inside then is Under Substance. Going through runners then is Never Say Die and Alex Egan on the far side. As they bunch up and go to a Beanbone turn, I Don't Know, is also making a forward move, and out the back early on, it has to be said, is Dylan Brown on Thunderstorm, and that's the order as they descend past the Beanbone turn on the inside. Up on the outside, it has to be said, That's a Dream. From on the inside, Never Say Die, Alex Egan. She did very, very well coming through their first time pony racing season, and good to see her and her mum Susan here this afternoon. So they're beginning to settle down. This mile and a quarter, 15 hands will take getting. In between horses now, red-handed comes back to throw down a challenge from Never Say Die on the inside. As they go up past us out into the country, it's Never Say Die is trying to come through runners. Conor Walsh has made a significant progress there on Wacky Three Fingers. Their tired horse has gone up there. It has to be said this mile and a quarter is going to get it dreaming. That's a Dream has been bobbed along. And then we have Wacky Three Fingers. And then we have Mr. Balbao is going conveniently good. Never Say Die is coming under a ride. Under the influence is also coming, making ground significantly at this point in time is Baby Brown up on its outside, and his Peaky Blinders, and Peaky Blinders is being niggled along for a stride or two, going back through the pack. Farmer Boyce, Philip Burns is also well back there on Dylan's Pride as they go to the Beanbone turn on the far side of the track. One coming through there now is Thunderstorm into clear 4th place. The bend at the far side, and as we do so, and taking them inside the distance, it's Mr. Bilbao. Mr. Bilbao takes them along now by about a length and a half from up on the outside then. Peaky Blinders in 3rd place then, and the inside is Thunderstorm as they come inside the distance. Another winner here this afternoon for Bilbao takes it in 2nd place, Peaky Blinders in 3rd place, then Thunderstorm 4 is Baby Brown, and the rest of the pack are going back through the field.
The second winner of the afternoon for D&K for Declan and Kyle McGuigan as Daniel King returns, and his second winner of the weekend, Mr. Balboa, wins the 15 hands here in Dingle. The final race on day 2. An impressive winner he was too. Sam Ewing in 2nd, and Dylan Brown McMonigal in 3rd. Race cards beginning to fall asunder here, but presentation about to be made. To Declan and Kyle McGuigan, Mr. Balboa. First victory in Dingle for him. Daniel, the rain is coming down and it suited this one, I'd say?
Yeah, it did. You know, I got a lovely break and I just took him back, got a bit of cover, and going down the back, I always knew I was going to get it, and I even hit the front too early. But then I said I'd send him on, but he did it nicely in the
You
end.
avoided the faller as well, I'd say, turning in?
Yeah, I did, yeah. So, yeah, it's great now.
Performance. Looking forward to tomorrow at the Dingle Derby. What do you want?
I'm on Bubba Watson and that, so.
Came home well last night?
He did, yeah. He was a bit unlucky, but sure, hopefully he can go one closer.
You won't want too much rain, I presume, just probably as good as last night?
You're right, don't matter really. It's just a good horse.
What else do you want tomorrow?
I'm not 100% sure yet.
You'll have plenty of them. There he is, on board Bubba Watson tomorrow. Daniel King brings the curtain down on day 2 of the festival as he wins the 15 hands with Mr. Balboa. Runners then for this Moran's Ballintaggart race, the first race on Derby Day, headed by number 1, way up north, the Mount of Philip Burns. Number 2 is Uppsala, Robert Weirty. 3 is 7 Up, winner on Friday night for A. Young. Number 4, Remix, Luke Turner. Number 5, Dance Your Man, Daniel King. 6, Tonic Springs, the Ladies Derby hero, Ava Shukru. 7, The Quiet Man, Dara McGill. 8, The Black Gnat, Mikey McGuan. 9, I'm Not Sure, Sam Ewing. 10, Bipolar Blondie, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 11, Toss a Coin, Wesley Johnson. 12 is Our Souls, Jake Cohen. 13, a non-runner. 14, Shannon Breeze, Tom O'Connor. 15, Man of Steel, Garrow Bruder. And number 16, non-positive, the Mount of Ryan Sexton. 15 runners for the opener on Derby Day.
As we say, Alex Young is going out there. He's got his first pound penalty, ladder net carry on David Stroud. Now positive and Ryan Sexton. Remix is Luke.
Everybody off the track, all the gates now closed, please. Everybody off the track, please close the gates. Once again, well done to all the Dingle Race Committee. Well done to the Dingle Race Committee for putting on this wonderful show. That's it, and they're off. And first to show in the early stages is Man of Steel. Man of Steel goes on from Dance Your Man in second. They're being followed just in behind them. Way Up North has gone up on the outside. Man of Steel goes on, followed in second by Way Up North. The Black Gnat is third. They're being followed by Bipolar Blondie just in behind them. They're being followed further back by Our Souls as they begin to descend towards their home turn. On the outside, Way Up North, and the inside, Man of Steel. Then the Black Gnat, Bipolar Blondie, Dance Your Man. They're being followed by Uppsala. And behind them, further back, is just in behind them, Tom O'Connor. The back marker is Tonic Springs as they begin to run down the straight off the home turn in the opener on Derby Day. And Way Up North has gone on to a 4 to 5 length lead. Way Up North from Man of Steel. The Black Gnat out on the outside, Bipolar Blondie. Out there as well as Remix as they come down the straight for the first time in the opener. And it's Way Up North, the leader. They get the bell this time. Way Up North, Man of Steel, Bipolar Blondie. Up the inside, 7 Up. They're being followed by the Black Gnat. Out on the outside, I'm Not Sure. Dance Your Man has dropped back, so too is Our Souls. Uppsala is the back marker as they reach their point of departure. Way Up North, on by 5 to 6. Can he recoup the losses? Followed in second place by Man of Steel. They're being followed by 7 Up and then Bipolar Blondie. And we've a jockey down as well. We've a jockey down as well on top of the hill as they run along the side of the track and begin the descent on the far side. And the leader is Way Up North, on by 6 to 7. Man of Steel is second. Bipolar Blondie's in third. They're being followed behind them by 7 Up, and further back is the Quiet Man. They're on the descent now towards the Beanbone turn, and the leader is Way Up North and Philip Burns. They've taken the race by the scruff of the neck, and it's Way Up North, the leader. Way Up North out in front, chased in second by Man of Steel. Bipolar Blondie's in third. Tonic Springs has come from the clouds, but racing on round the home turn. It's Way Up North, the leader, chased in second place by Man of Steel. Then Tonic Springs up the outside, but up the straight. Way Up North, Man of Steel is coming after him. Tonic Springs and Bipolar Blondie, but racing down out of the final furlong on the far side. Way Up North, chased by Man of Steel. It's got to be another one for Philip Burns. The perfect start on Derby Day, racing up towards the line. Way Up North has recouped the losses. Way Up North, the winner. Man of Steel is second. Bipolar Blondie third. Tonic Springs 4. 5 Our Souls. 6 was Dance Your Man. 7 Uppsala. 8 I'm Not Sure, and 9 was Ryan Sexton on positive. Behind them, Toss a Coin, followed by Shannon Breeze. And the back marker was the Quiet Man.
Yeah, he's just to win. He's going to have to say it very early. Back. The box of battle in 6 minutes. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Thanks, Brian. You're on power. Right, boys, you know the drill. Start them on now, lads. Are you sure? Well done, lads. Small team today. Well done.
Another winner.
Yeah, we thought he would have ran a lot better in the Golden Mile yesterday, but just things didn't go his way. He was too keen, but when he got to the front today, he settled away, and they're never going to catch him, are they?
No, I don't think so. Not with you in the back. Listen, it's been a great career for you so far at pony racing. Could you tell people, because you're the son of one of Ireland's leading trainers, what pony racing has meant to you in the time that you have been in it?
I've learnt loads and had some great days here, and every Sunday either going up north or going to the Midlands or going south. I had great days and learnt loads, and it'll stand to me when hopefully I go to the track.
Yeah. And as well as that, I think you had a bit of luck this morning bringing up the leading trophy. You said a prayer that time going up this morning when you handed the award over to the priest, did you?
Sure, I'd say Sam as well. Truly home and hose getting the leading rider, but hopefully, sure, if we get another winner today, it'd be great. And sure, I have a good chance in the Derby, and sure.
Yeah, back to your own old man, Mr. Bowen, and he's in good form, I believe.
Yeah, Mick has said he's in good form, and thanks to Mick for being supportive of me and giving me the leg up on him again.
Yeah. Listen to me, continued success, and take care. So the following are the list of runners and riders for the second race, 1.5 miles, 15 hands. It's the Chrissy Ganey and Siobhan Mahan Memorial Race, 15 hands pony race. Main sponsors Paul Ganey Family and Ganey's Bar. It's also sponsored by Tomas Devan, Silage, Dennis and Mary Murphy, the Lighthouse B&B, West Kerry Board and Kennels, O'Dowd's Brothers Image and Design, O'Connor's Fruit and Veg. The runners in numerical sequence. The top one, anything goes, will be the green colours of Paul McGill. Two of them will be Susie Quattro. Johnny Mulvehel rides this. 3 will be on Travor. We don't have a jockey for that. Jory might confirm that. 4 is a Wacky Three Fingers, Rory Mulligan. 5, Sky's the Limit, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Looking for another winner here this afternoon. 6 will be Paddy Lurch. I think that's Gavin or Garrod Bruder. 7, Dylan's Pride will be the mount of Connor Walsh. 8 will be Mr. Balboa, the red colours of Daniel King. Number 9 then, Farmer's Boys, will be the mount of Ed Vaughan. 10 will be Peaky Blinders, Sam Ewing with 6 winners on the card. And number 11 will be Undercover and Philip Burns. Sky's the Limit being followed out by number 7. There is Dylan's Pride. And Robert Wheatley there on Travour. And one of the last ones to go down there, Ed Vaughan. He's on Farmer Boyce and being followed down then by Garrod Bruder, who's had a very busy weekend here so far. And Garrod is on Paddy Lurch. The white flag is raised. He's calling the men. Sky's the Limit is in there. Undercover, Philip Burns. Clear the track. He's left them away and running the 1.5 miles. And out the back there, and a very bad start for Anything Goes. Didn't get anything at the early stages. Up front, Mr. Balboa takes them along. And a nice hack as they pass because they have a long way to go with Dylan's Pride in a clear second place. In third place, coming up on the outside, then we've got on Travour. Undercover follows this one in up on the outside. We have trying to come through horses there. Out the back, Farmer Boyce is well back, also well positioned at this point in time. We've Peaky Blinders into Heartbreak Hill, and as they meet the rising ground, they're beginning to settle into race format. Mr. Balboa then from on the outside. Dylan's Pride a clear second place, moving up on the outside, and third is the number 2 on Travour, who's been joined on the inside by Undercover. Peaky Blinders is about mid-division further back. Then we've Farmer Boyce and Anything Goes didn't get the best of breaks. Also back there is Wacky Three Fingers. About 10-15 lengths would cover them at this point in time as they make the descent into the Beanbone turn. Where they do so, Mr. Balboa, he's led them from the drop of the flags, is still ahead by about 2 to 2.5 lengths now. In between horses, then coming up on the outside, Sky's the Limit. And in between that is number 7, that's Dylan's Pride and Corner Walsh. And then trying to come with a forward run on the inside there is Susie Quattro as they go up into the country and meet the rising ground for the final time. It will take getting this race. Undercover has been covering every move up on the outside. The orange sleeves of Sky as the Limit goes a clear second place. But Mr. Balboa takes them along. From in between horses then we have Dylan's Pride moving sweetly on the outside in a matter of strides now. Sky is the Limit with Undercover 4. Then Peaky Blinders 5. Being niggled along in 6 is Paddy Lurch. In 7 and getting closer to the pack is Farmer Boyce. Also trying to come through there was a good winner on the last day, Susie Quattro, as they meet the descent off the Beanbone turn. Sky's the Limit is the one that's really powdering the powder on now as they go into the Beanbone turn in the 15 hands Christine Gainey race. Up front, Undercover on the inside. From up on the outside now, it is Sky is the Limit, and Sky is the Limit looks to be gone better of the two as they come into the Beanbone turn, and that is the order. On the descent for home, it's on the inside. Undercover for the wide, going for the better ground is young Dylan Brown McMonigal. He was at Mass this morning. They both were given trophies. Undercover is on the inside. It has the rail. It looks as if Sky's the Limit is tiring slightly inside the final furlong, and as they do so, Undercover on the inside from Sky's the Limit up on the outside. Undercover gives Philip Burns a quick fire double here this afternoon. Sky's the Limit is next, Mr. Balboa. Then we go back to Wacky Three Fingers. Then we go back through the pack, the rest finishing. Dylan's Pride was coming through horses, Susie Quattro. Then back to Anything Goes, and finally back to on Travour. The other jockeys coming through there, Farmer Boyce, who never got into it here this afternoon. Mr. Balboa, the long-time leader, and the rest of the horses.
Get a better start on Derby Day here in Dingle as he returns with Undercover, the Finnerty successful twice already with Mr. James. 5, 8 and 4 subject to weigh in, but this is a smart performance from Undercover. For Philip Burns, he'll of course be on board the grey Mr. Bowen in the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. A winner for County Roscommon. Many congratulations. Can't get much better than that in Derby Day.
No, it is I was just lucky there that James Finnerty rang me before the meeting, and it was just a spare there, and thanks for the Finnertys for giving me the leg up.
Finnertys will always have them ready for Dingle.
Yeah, they do a great job, and they've always had winners over the years, and it's great. Ride for them and then ride a winner for them is brilliant.
Were you always travelling well? Sky's the Limit was the one that was travelling really well at one stage.
Yeah, and I was travelling well, and I thought I was in the right position the whole way. I was happy where I was, and just Sky the Limit. Dylan was going for the fresh ground, and I thought I had nothing to lose, so I said I'll go down the rail. Thankfully, he said gallop into the line. So, yeah.
You're already in the annals of Dingle history with Mr. Bowen. Could he make even more history here this afternoon? 3 Dingle derbies.
I don't see why couldn't he, but it's a fierce, hot derby. Every horse in it has won a good race along the way, and it's a wide open race.
From a jockey's point of view, with just the 10 runners, will it make it easier?
They're all good quality horses. You won't have a horse stopping halfway, you know.
Yes.
They'll all should run the race if they're all good enough, you know.
So Philip Burns has won the first 2 races on Derby Day. He's on board the favourite Mr. Bowen. The best luck, Philip, for the Dunmill Dingle Derby. He's won the 15 hands, 1.5 mile pony Derby with undercover for the...
So the next race in the card will be the Harrington's Fish and Chips Restaurant Perpetual Cup. 14 2-hands pony race, distance 1.5 miles. The main sponsors are Gary and Irene Boyle and Harrington's Restaurant, great supporters of Dingle Races. It's also sponsored by Brian de Stack, Walsh's Pharmacy, M&D Buck Solicitors, Farn's Construction and Spin City Turbots Leisure. 10 to post, and these are as follows. Number 2 will be Annie's Pet, will be the amount of Sean Cleary. 3, the Green Monkey, Daniel King. 4, Experience, Wesley Johnson. 5, Nice and Easy. We get a jockey from jury on that. 6 will be Caromere Mick, Bo Morgan. 7 will be Waratha. I think this is a penalised runner, Sam Ewing. 8, Dream On. Dylan O'Connor. Number 9 will be 5 Stone of Lead. Dylan O'Connor, Dylan Brown McMonigal, and 5 Stone of Lead. Looking for another winner. I think that's a penalised runner from yesterday. Number 10, Father Ted, Julie MacDonald. And number 11, Pac-Man, Luke Buck Ott, another up-and-coming young pilot. And the Green Monkey, so clear the track and all the starters take up their bow positions. Black colours of Experience already down there. The Green Monkey. And 5 Stone of Lead moves his way around in between horses. Up on the outside, Waratha. Coming into the box, it's Father Ted. Then we have Experience with Caromere Mick coming in. He's left them away and running, and a reasonably good enough break up on the outside. Pac-Man is handily placed at the early stages. The Green Monkey will take them along. The Green Monkey from on the inside, Waratha in between horses is Experience, and Caro Green Mick is in there as well. They're gone into this bend and out into the country. And then a slip up there by Carrageen Nick. He interferes with its Father Ted and Julie MacDonald, and those two are on the ground. They look to be picking themselves up. So 2 gone at the early stages as they make Heartbreak Hill. Waratha from Harper's Pet on the inside, up on the outside. Then we've Experienced neck and neck with this one. Then in 4th place we have Moving Along. is the Green Monkey. Then Nice and Easy is being asked a few questions. Out the back, 5 Stone of Lead wasn't done any great favours at that point, at that juncture going up the hill the first time. Pac-Man goes into about 7 places. They come off the beanbone turn at the far side. Very little change up front. Sam Ewing and the penalised runner Waratha by about 2 lengths. From the black colours of Wesley Johnson up on the outside on experience. Tucking the rail on the inside then. It's Sean Cleary is coming with a run on Harper's Pet. Ran prominently here and then about Waratha from on the inside. We have making its way as Annie's Pet and experience comes up on the outside. These 3 bowl along. From the Green Monkey going 4. Then on the outside, 5 Stone of Lead is getting closer and Loose Block Autumn Pac-Man as they come up the far side of the track. And as they do so, going into this bend, Annie's Pet takes them in. In second place on the inside, then Waratha. In third place, Experience, and the 2 loose ponies are bowling away around, and that's the order as they go up Heartbreak Hill. Very tight horses. The Green Monkey, it's going to take staying. And as they do so, Sean Cleary bowls along and Annie's Pet to the top of the hill with Waratha going 2. In third place is Experience. Then 4 Stone of Lead, Green Monkey, then back to Pac-Man, being followed in then by Ken Kennedy and Nice and Easy. And that's the order at Heartbreak Hill. Annie's Pet and Sean Cleary goes along by about 2, 3, 4 lengths now and into this bend. And as they do so, in second place, Waratha has gone back. 5 Stone of Lead. Then we have Pac-Man is making late ground Experience. And you can be forgetting about the rest of them. Nice and Easy coming in by the beanbone turn. And as they do so, he swings in. He's 5, 6 lengths ahead. Their tired ponies coming off this bend. And as they do so, it's Annie's Pet getting along, getting a couple of reminders inside the history. History now is being created here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a generous round of applause. His father rode a winner here, the Dingle Derby, Denry, coming up. Give him a generous rise of applause. Young Sean Cleary, he's third riding his Dingle. His father won here, his uncle's won here. It's Annie's Pet, and young Sean Cleary makes it in convincing style. In second place is Waratha, third is 5 Stone of Lead. Then we have Pac-Man. Then back to the Green Monkey. The rest of the field coming in, tired horses. All jockeys and horses have returned safely after that incident-packed race.
Harper's Pet for Sean Cleary. His first victory in Dingle, his first visit to Dingle. Harper's Pet restaurant 42 Pony Derby. And that's it in style. Delighted to welcome to the winners' enclosure here in Dingle, Sean Cleary. Sean, you're not long started pony racing?
No, it's only my third time out riding.
You started off Ballyconneely, was it?
No, Lewisburg.
Lewisburg, and you ran well there?
Yeah, finished second.
And coming to Dingle, we were quite hopeful the 1.5 mile trip was always going to suit.
Yeah, she loves the long distance and she can keep galloping all the way, so I was very delighted with her there especially.
Ran well the other night as well?
Yeah, very happy with her.
And have you something else for the day, Sean?
No, finished now.
Job done?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Sean?
Carlow.
From County Carlow, Sean Cleary, his first spin in Dingle, wins the 14-2 1.5 mile Pony Derby with Harper's Pet. Well, Sean, wait, thanks. And for the Shrodowan race, the 12-2 Pony Derby, the stars of the future, headed by number 1, South of the Border, Connor Stone Walsh. 2 is Little Lioness, Sam Ewing. Number 3, Little Maxie, Zach Kent. Number 4, Temple Hill Tomorrow, Dylan O'Connor. Number 5, Where It Began, Rory Mulligan. 6, Little Mickey, Finn Brickley. 7 is Biscuit, Darrow Sullivan. And number 8, the ageless Tail to Tail, 23 years of age. And he's the mount of the youngest jockey in the race, Tubbs McNally. Ageless Tail to Tail, 23 years of age, winner last weekend in Ballabui. He's under Tubbs McNally, followed out by Finn Brickley. He goes with Little Mickey, a man from West County Cork. His first weekend in Dingle, then the great Dylan O'Connor on board Temple Iltamar. He won a donkey derby here. He was placed fourth last year on Temple Iltamar. Can he go one better this time? Then the man from County Antrim, Sam Ewing, blazing the trail in the Dingle Jockeys Championship on Little Lioness for Tony Began. Then Connor Stone Walsh on board South of the Border, followed by Rory Mulligan. And where it began, will it be another Carberry winner here in Dingle? And up the inside, Zach Kent goes with Little Maxie, the second one for Tony Began. And then Biscuit, Darrow Sullivan, a first career winner in Broadford. Can he now follow up here in Dingle? A big day for these 8 jockeys, the 12-2 Pony Derby. Moments away as we begin the build-up to the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. About to be called in. That's it. They're off. And first to show in the early stages where it began, the early leader, followed just in behind them by South of the Border. Out on the outside is Tail to Tail with Biscuit as they come up the straight. Give them a round of applause, these young jockeys of the future as they settle down. And it's where it began, out on the outside, they're blazing the trail. Over on the far side, South of the Border, out on the near side now as well, is Temple Iltamar, and right there just in behind them is Zach Kent there as well with Little Lioness as they settle down. And South of the Border has gone to the front. South of the Border, the leader, followed in second place up on the outside by where it began. Also beginning to make ground is Little Lioness. They're being followed behind that by Little Mickey. They're being further back by Biscuit, and behind further back is a Little Maxie as they race on up the far side. And it's South of the Border, the leader. South of the Border in front, chased in second place by Little Maxie. Just in behind them, Finn Brickley, Little Mickey. They're being followed behind that by where it began, is beginning to drop back. Then Biscuit and Tail to Tail. And they're being followed by Temple Iltamara as they begin the descent over on the far side of the track. South of the Border, the leader. Little Maxie is second, and third is Little Mickey. Little Lioness is coming out of the pack, and then Temple Iltamara, and they're being followed further back by Tail to Tail and Biscuit. They're racing now, beginning the descent towards the home turn. South of the Border, the leader from Little Maxie in second. Little Lioness is the one that's beginning to close up now for Sam Ewing as they race now round the home turn. And on the outside, Little Maxie chased over on the far side by South of the Border. They're being followed by Little Lioness. Little Mickey's over on the far side, and up the straight they come, and on the near side Little Maxie on the far side. South of the Border, Little Maxie, and South of the Border it's Little Maxie and Zach Kent from South of the Border in second, and on the near side it's Little Maxie out in front. Little Maxie's the leader under Zach Kent as they race up towards the line. It's Little Maxie, got out with it. South of the Border second, Little Mickey's third, Biscuit is 4, 5 was Little Lioness, 6 Temple Iltamara. They're followed in by where it began and Tail to Tail. So Little Maxie used to be in the 13-2 division, back to the 12-2 this year, and has landed the 12-2 Pony Derby.
So delighted with this pony. So Zach Kidd takes this in convincing style. London. We've got a Londoner riding a winner, Zach Kidd. First visit to Dingle?
Yeah.
And you must be absolutely delighted, are you?
Yeah, it's really good.
And what did you think of this 12-2 pony race here this afternoon?
It was a really good race, yeah.
How do you find riding pony racing here in comparison to cross in England?
I'd say it's a little bit better here.
It's a bit more competitive, isn't it, in that you don't have straight tracks here. How long have you ridden in Ireland?
This is my third race.
And in England?
I think I've been riding for 2 years in England.
And many winners across the water?
Yeah, not really.
But this one, you can go back and tell them all at the various pony clubs. You won the 12-2 pony derby in Dingle. How did you find it coming off when you went up the hill? Were you worried at any time when you had your move?
Yeah, there was one pony next to me that looked all right.
And you just kicked on then, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, Dylan Brown helped me.
He walked the track with you and gave you guidance, did he?
Yeah, he gave me some guidance, yeah.
Listen to me, you're going to go a long way as a jockey because you don't ever give too many words in your answers, and that's a very, very good positive for any jockey. Well done, and we hope you'll be back for many years to come. Give him a generous round of applause from Essex, Zach Kidd, and winner of his third pony race, and well done to him. This is the Group 1 Don Milk Dingle Derby and the Liz Daly Dingle Crystal Trophy, an open horse race valued €6,000 with a perpetual cup. Distance an extended 2 miles of the track. Main sponsors are Dawn Milk Dairies. It's also sponsored by McKenna's, Mad Hatters, Thomas O'Callaghan, Race, Podrick McKenna Contractor, BRS, Dingle Bus Tours, O'Cahan, East Shorndale Fish Shop as well. The list of runners as we have them for you. 2, 1, Will I Am, Conor Walsh from County Wexford, rides with the purple colours. Top class pilot, already in the winners' enclosure here this weekend. No number 2, number 3 then, Maureen's Boy, Darren McGill all the way down from the County Derry, the banks of the foil, and he has the white colours with the red hoop across the centre. 4, Tequila Sunrise, no jockey declared for that. 5, Sideman, they're quietly confident, Ed Vaughan rides this. Unlucky in Omi last week, passed the poster winner but was placed second as a result of it. 6, Mr. Bowen, Philip Burns, winner last 12 months ago, second 2 years ago, and the winner prior to that, looking to win it for the 3rd time. 7, another legend, Jason Kennelly, they're quietly confident that this one will run well. He stays forever and that this ground is tacky ground which will be to his advantage. Murphy Stroke 2. Will it be a fairy tale ending for Dylan Brown McMonigal? Time will tell. Remember Me, Johnny Mulvehel, a winner on Friday night. 10, Bubba Watson, they're quietly confident with this one. Ida's Dream, heroin 2 years ago, second last year, is reputedly back to full health. And number 12 then is Tell You Nothing. So the 2019 Dawn Milk Dingle Derby, the Group 1 on the entire horse and pony circuit is about to roll on, and the horses will be paraded in front of the stand, so everything has to be roped off, everybody off the track. And the gates closed, the runners beginning to assemble. One can feel the buzz. They'll be starting with Will I Am. They were quietly confident that this horse would run well. And the parade for the 2019 Dawn Milk Dingle Derby is about to take place. Close the track off now. Close the track off. The runners are just being put up in front of us, coming across. Number 1 will lead the parade, Will I Am, from the County Wexford. Conor Stone Walsh has had his first Dingle winner, numerous pony winners, is on the upgrade. He is quietly confident, I think, about this one. Then number 4, Tequila Sunrise, running consistently up in the north, has Darren McGill from the County Derry. He's got the white silks and the red sash on the side and the red cap. We wish Dara well, and I think it's his first Dingle Derby ride. Then one that's quietly confident, I think it's one of the jollies, it's Siderman, Seamus Bergen owner. He won it, one did Denry. Ed Vaughan from Wales makes it an international feed, the light blue colours, white spots, the armlets on the sleeves, and quietly confident was disqualified in Omi Beach last Sunday and is looking for recompense here. And then we have the very consistent Mr. Bowen, twice a winner of the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby, second to Ida's Dream in between it. The partnership of last year's success reunited this year. Philip Burns already in the double mark here this afternoon. This horse stays forever, and that will be vital in this race this afternoon. A big strapping grey he is, and he will do well, I think. Another legend will follow this one out, Jason Kennelly. His first ride in the Derby, we wish him well. They're quietly confident that this horse will could do the business. He stays forever, 4 gears, but stays in 5th gear all the time. Nice looking horse, and we wish Jason Kennelly the very best of luck in his first Dingle Derby ride. Then Dylan Brown McMonigal, he's looking for a fairy tale to win the Dingle Derby again, and he's on double Murphy Stroke 2, and he's one that they are quietly confident about. Then we have number 9, Remember Me, is Jason Mulvehel with the red and quartered Chevrons. Well, he is an not Kerry jockey. We wish them well. A good combination. They'll make it a test of pace. Then one that's quietly confident as well. Many of these are Bubba Watson, and Daniel the Smiling King is on its back. This one won here on previous times. This, I think, will count. And then Ida's Dream, making a return to Dingle. Heroin 2 years ago, back again. Has Sam Ewing in the plate. He was second last year off the Beanbone turn, a slight turn. This one has been specially prepared for it, and I think will run a good race. And number 12, on its toes, as they go down towards the starting alley, is Tell You Nothing. And Robert Wheatley, his black colours, the yellow cross of Lorraine, back and front, and clear the track. So the 10 runners for what is always in a scintillating race. A substantially reduced field, but the quality of the field is very, very exceptional. Clear the track now, clear the track. Obey the stewards. Sorry? Clear the track, folks, clear the track. They start, they're off and running, and a wall of horses approaches for the 2019 Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. Tell You Nothing on the inside takes it up very early, also prominent in the early stages. We've up on the outside side a man, then we've the sheepskin noseband and Murphy Stroke 2, the distinctive grey on the inside is Mr. Bowen. Preceding that one up is Bubba Watson. Out into the country they go. They pass the pack stands and the Mary Casey Suite at Ballintaggart, the Dawn 2019 Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. Setting a blistering pace up front. Tell You Nothing and Robert Wheatley. In second place is Murphy Stroke 2. Up on the outside is Cider Man going 3. The grey on the inside is Mr. Bowen 4. Mr. Balboa now goes 4. Then Johnny Mulvehel is pressing through, and Remember Me in 5th place. A packing field. Ida's Dream is handily placed in 6th. Will I Am is trying to come through. Horses out the back is Another Legend, and Tequila Sunrise is there. Off the descent. Homeward there on the first round, and to the Beanbone turn, where they're settling down now. He's led them from the off up to this Tell You Nothing and Robert Wheatley by about 4 to 5 lengths at this point in time. From in second place, Murphy Stroke 2 and Dylan Brown McMonigal up on the outside. The light blue colours of Ed Vaughan inside him, and the red colours in between then of Mr. Balboa and Daniel King. The distinctive white of Mr. Bowen. Whipping them up, Will I Am is getting closer on the inside as well. Ida's Dream snugly placed in about 6th place at this point in time. Tequila Sunrise's red sash is taking them along kindly as well. Out into the country they go, up past the road on the Beanbone, up to the highest point of the track into the 5 furlong mark. Tell You Nothing, he's going well, he's bowling along in front. Murphy Stroke 2 and Dylan Brown McMonigal going closely. Then Mr. Bone is coming up on the inside in about 5th place, being superseded by Ciderman on the outside. On the inside of that one, the white sashes of Mr. Bubba Watson, one that has significantly proved, as we told you, Another Legend. Out the back now, Tequila Sunrise is finding it hard. Remember Me is finding it hard. Ida's Dream is in about 7th place at this point in time as they swing off the Beanbone turn, past this legendary Beanbone turn, and it has been numerous all the while. Mr. Bone is going convincingly good at this point in time, swinging off the home into the home straight, and as they do so, I do think it's going to be a ding-a-ling-a-ling Ding-a-ling-a-ling time and the Dingle Derby as they come in off the Beanbone turn, taking it up there on the outside. Murphy stroke through Cider Man and Ed Vaughan up on the outside. The rail on the inside, Robert Wheatley. And tell you nothing, the grey is none other than Philip Burns and Mr. Bowen. And as they come up and the bell will be rang, it's ding-a-ling-a-ling time in the Dingle Derby. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, out into the country they go! The final circuit, Tell You Nothing, and Robert Wheatley had a great run so far. Is coming back to the pack in second place is Will.i.am's purple colours on the inside, the grey and the nearest the rail then is Philip Burns, and he's on Mr. Bowen. Ciderman has improved significantly into third place, challenging for the second. Then we go to Bubba Watson, another legend. Remember Me is coming through horses, and then we go to Ida's Dream. It looks to concern these as they go up Heartbreak Hill for the final time. Tell You Nothing has been brave and bold in front, but now the pack are beginning to come. In between horses, the grey, this is Mr. Bowen up on the outside, then with Ciderman being followed by Bubba Watson. Remember Me is going ominously well. He goes into clear third place. The lights have gone out and Tell You Nothing, he's gone back with a remarkable pace through the pack. The front quartet now have gone on for home at Ciderman, the jolly Ed Vaughan. He's first riding a Dingle Derby. He's bobbing this one off this legendary Beanbone turn. Will this race go to Wales? Up on the outside, the first time runner as well for Johnny Mulvihill. It concerns these two. With running on in third place then is Mr. Bone. In fourth place is Bubba Watson. Another legend goes 5. The final couple of 100 yards. The bluish colours in the fast side of Ciderman being hard pressed again with a renewed effort with Remember Me, and the nearest to us to the stand side. Bobbing finishes, they come up to the finish line. Ciderman takes it from Remember Me. In third place is Mr. Bowen. Bubba Watson is 4. 5 then another legend. 6 is Ida's Dream. 7 is Tell You Nothing, and Will.i.am is 8, and the last to finish in its own time will be Murphy stroke 2. Yeah, the winner is coming back from Wales. Give him a generous round of applause. Ciderman, Ed Vaughan, I think it's his first time in the Dingle Derby. And the Vaughan, he's a member of the Vaughan family. Ted Vaughan, their top class trainer, they're coming back. Well done to Tom Malone. He told me this horse would do well in the Dingle Derby. A generous round of applause. The Dingle Derby goes to Wales. Ed Vaughan, I think it's his first Dingle Derby spin. And well done to him.
The dream has come true for the man from Wales. He joins us every summer on the Southern Circuit, and he now triumph in the feature event of the pony racing calendar, the Ding Dong Milk Dingle Derby of 2019. It goes to Ed Vaughan on the Ciderman. We welcome back Ed Vaughan to the winner's enclosure here in Dingle. Ciderman, the big fancy, well done to Tom Malone, to Seamus Bergen, to Caroline. There you are. The gamble has been landed. Ciderman for Ed Vaughan has won the Derby. Caroline? When did you win it last?
19 years ago. We won in 98. 21 years ago, Sean Cleary, and 19 years ago with Eugene Gillen.
Yeah. Seamus Bergen, of course, won it 21 years ago, and he's back in the winner's enclosure in the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby with the Ciderman. Great training performance by Seamus. What a result it is, the Ciderman. The Dawn Milk Dingle Derby goes to County Laois, to Seamus Bergen.
Watch yourselves there, watch yourselves there. Come on, Sean.
Hold on.
Sorry. That's right, lads.
Well done.
We turn around this way.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Toby, stay with us. Tom, sales in Fairy House, they will never be the same.
Well, tonight's celebration will be a little bit better, I can tell you. They've given this horse some love since he come to Ireland, Seamus has done a wonderful job on him. It's a great animal, and I'm just delighted. I told this man last August when I got the horse, he was riding him in the Dingle Derby no matter what, and he's done us proud today.
What a lot of people said he was too inexperienced, he was too this, that and the other.
All he's got to do is steer them. He's a good lad, he is, all right?
Well done, Tom. Delighted for you. Ed, stay with us. Face this way, so Ed. Ed, many congratulations. You join us each and every weekend on the Southern Circuit for the 12-2s right up to the 14-2s. Enjoyed great success in Ireland, and this is very much the great day.
Yeah, I've had plenty of winners on 12 2, 13 2, 14 hands and 14 2, but there's nothing like this. This is different. This is.
I was talking to you down in Court McSherry, and you were a bit undecided. I think your dad was a bit undecided about taking it, but it was certainly worth it. You couldn't turn it down.
No, it was worth it in the end. I just want to say thank you very much for Tom for letting me have the ride and Seamus for putting all the hard work in. This is just different. I've only just moved on to the horses. I've only had 2 or 3 rides on them. Thank you very much for Siderman. He's given me a lovely spin and he's looked after me the whole way.
Coming up the hill, a few scary moments. Remember me arrived on the outside?
Yeah, he came up beside me, but I still had plenty there. And Seamus just said, leave him travel, he'll come alive. When you hit that home bend to the line, that'll be when he's at his best. And he stuck his neck out and he grinded it out and he got there in the end.
It's a long ways up the hill here in Dingle.
Yeah, I thought they went very quick and I managed to just keep a hold of his head without him getting too strong. And we had enough petrol at the end to stay on well.
Nothing like this pony racing in England, I'd say.
Oh no, this is different altogether. It's good to have winners, but this is special.
And you're staying with us next year, Ed?
I hope so. It's been quite. We came over quite a lot this year. Hopefully, I'll go for the National Pony Racing Championship this year.
I think that's pretty safe in the bag. Yeah.
I hope so, but we may have to ease off a bit next year because we've put so much time and effort and money in. We just need maybe take a step back. But I'm very thankful to everyone who's given me the opportunities and the winners.
The boat back to Dingle, or the boat back to Wales, the journey will certainly be shorter.
Yeah, it'll definitely be shorter. Dad won't be bollocking me in the car. You'll be saying well done and all that.
I remember, I think the first day you came to Carsavine, you said that it nearly took a week to get home.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, we won't talk about that. But today's what we're looking forward to.
What age are you at?
I'm just 11. I'd just like to say thanks to Jack Sullivan, who's been giving me the rides on the ponies. I'm very much appreciated. He's given me so many opportunities. It's all paid off in the end with this and the national championships and all that. I just want to say a big thanks to him for all the rides he's given me as well.
Turn around to the crowd here a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 11 years of age from Wales. He joins us each and every weekend down south in the horse and pony racing circuit. Some commitment, some dedication to travel over every weekend. He's a well-deserved winner of this year's Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. 11 years of age, he's won the Derby. Ed Vaughan and Siderman. Fitzgerald Centre and Home Value Race in the Danny McCarthy Trophy. It's the first division of a mile, sponsored by Fitzgerald Centre and Home Value, also sponsored by AIB, the Gold Street Social, John Weldon Jr., Fado, Lord Bakers, John Dinny O'Connor and Uncoupled Dove. They're headed by number 1 in the mix, the Mount of Luke Turner. Number 3 is the Train, Mikey McGuan. Number 5, Happy Days, the Mount of Wesley Johnson. Number 7, Let's Roll, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 9, All Star, Daniel King. Number 11, Wise Words, Conor Walsh. 13, Osaka, the Mount of Jason Keneally. Number 15, Bye Bye, Ryan Sexton. And number 17, Little Pop Rocket, the Mount of Kevin Healy. Out goes Undercover, out goes All Star. Next one to go out will be Happy Days. And the last one to go will in fact be Bye Bye, Mount of Ryan Sexton. White flag is raised, that's it, and they're off. Over on the far side, All Star broke away smartly, so too did Let's Roll. Undercover just in behind them, Little Pot Rocket up the near side. As they settle down, the back marker is Bye Bye. Up the straight they come. Little Pop Rocket the leader. Over on the far side is All Star. They're being followed just in behind them by Undercover and Let's Roll. Also there is in the mix up the near side Osaka, followed by Happy Days. Let's Roll is dropped right back, followed by Wise Words, and the back marker is now Mikey McGuan with the train running along the side of the track, and All Star's the leader. All Star in front, second is Little Pop Rocket. They're being followed by Osaka and Undercover, Happy Days. They're being followed by In the Mix. Bye Bye's beginning to make ground from the back as they climb the hill on the far side of the track. Daniel King in the lead, and All Star chased by Little Pop Rocket. Coming out of the pack is Osaka. They're being followed by Undercover and Bye Bye and Happy Days and Wise Words as they begin to run down the hill. Then the train beginning the descent, and All Star out a couple in front, chased by Little Pop Rocket. Here comes Undercover. Osaka's beginning to backpedal. Wise Words staying on, and they're being followed by Bye Bye. All Star leads them towards the straight. All Star in front, chased by Undercover. They've gone on from Little Pop Rocket. Wise Words beginning to stay on, and then Osaka. The train is beginning to roll home. They're racing now round the home turn, and All Star over on the far side. Undercover on the near side. Undercover and Sam Ewing comes to take it up, and on the near side Undercover. Wise Words staying on from the back. Undercover and All Star chased by Wise Words. Undercover on the near side. All Star on the far side. All Star is beginning to fight back. All Star has won it. All Star Undercover. Wise Words is third. The train four. 5 Little Pop Rocket. 6 Let's Roll. Behind them Osaka and Happy Days and Bye Bye. The back marker in the mix. The judges might have a look at it, but I think he's won it. All Star up the inside. A third winner of the weekend for Daniel King. A great victory for Morris Ahern. He's won it all right. All Star up the rails. Undercover tying up in the closing stages, and All Star has landed the first division of the mile. Yeah. Subject to weigh in 9, 19, 11 and 3. 9, 19, 11 and 3.
You've been going, hitting the bar, but you finally got there. Well done.
Thanks very much. It's great to get the ride off Morris as well. I only got it this morning, so it's brilliant.
But they always know when classes are on, like you do put it in. Good race.
Yeah, it was, you know. I just let him bowl out in the front, and your man came to me down the straight. He went by me, and I got back, and he was very tough, you know.
Yeah. But the track is right enough to be out there now, is it?
Yes,
Is it a bit tacky or?
it is, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, they're getting through it anyway, like, and that's the main thing. How many winners have you had now for the season? You lead the Southern Championship, have you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. How many Dingle winners?
3 now this year.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gone well. Will you be another white lad, or will you?
I've next year now, so.
And then on the track.
Hopefully.
Listen, it's great to see you getting another one of Daniel. Daniel King, there's the last one there. This is the second divide of the Fitzgerald Centre and home value race in the Danny McCarthy Trophy and Open Horse Race. Distance 1 mile, sponsored by Fitzgerald Centre and Home Value. AIB, the Go Street Social, John Weldon Jeweller, Fado, Lord Bakers, John Diney O'Connor and Cahill Dove. Runners for the second divide. 2 is Ballymac Boy, Darragh McGill. 4, Band Substance, Mikey McGuan, Who Knows, Philip Burns. 8 is 8 is Treasured Memories. 9 is Ellen Marr, Gerard Bruder. 12 is Back in Town, Sam Ewing. And 14 is Not Today, the Mount Orion Sexton. Number 16 is Teddy Boy, Robert Wheatley. And number 18 is Pack Your Bags, and Jake Cohn. Who Knows makes its way out there. Ballyhacket Boy and 10 Elamar goes down, being followed down by Treasured Memories. And Back in Town follows this one out. And 14 Rory Sexton on Not Today. 9 runners clear the track as they go down. Not Today proceeded down by Back in Town. They're calling them into line. Pack your bags, and Jake Cohn comes in. And he swerves violently to the left-hand side. He's dislodged Jake Cohn. We'll just see, yes, Jake is annoyed with himself. He's up on his feet. There's a loose horse on the track. And at the early stages, Elamar takes them along. Settling down. Up front, Elamar takes them along at a queer lick as they go out into the country. Treasured Memories Back in Town, and then Who Knows are the first 4 as they go in around it. Ballyhacket Boy, Banned Substance. Then we have Not Today, won't be running on. They're beginning to pouch up as they go up Heartbreak Hill. In between horses, Back in Town, Treasured Memories up on the outside. Elamar is trying to come through horses, and it takes it up again. Elamar, but Who Knows, a penalised winner from last night, is looking well, goes up on the inside, gets the splits at the top of Heartbreak Hill. Elamar is now gone back through the pack up front. Who Knows, the penalised winner from last night, goes on by about a length and a half, 2 lengths now to Back in Town going through. Elamar has gone back in 3, Ballyhacket Boy has gone 4, Banned Substance is 5. Then we go back through the rest of the pack. There's loose horses, the loose horses coming up and trying to cause disturbances out the back is Not Today as they go around by the Beanbound turn and swing in towards home for the final time. Who Knows, he's carrying a 12-pound penalty but doing it in style. A triple up here this afternoon, it has to be said. Philip Burns is signing off. This is a remarkable performance. This horse is well away as they come inside the distance. He's winning by any margin. This is a very good one. Who Knows? Declan McGuigan told us it was good, and it is very good. Back in Town runs on to take second place. Ballyhacket Boy will be third, with Banned Substance in fourth. In fifth, then on the inside will be Teddy Boy running on late. Then back to Not Today, Treasured Memories, and finally back to Elamar, which led him a merry lick very early on.
Again, the thing for Philip Burns, the man from Ballingarry and County Limerick, returns, and Who Knows, the second dual winner of the festival, and he looks all right, good horse. Who Knows, real smart miler, so impressive earlier in the weekend, and he absolutely hoses up here in the second division of the mile. Who Knows, crowned the second dual winner of the festival, following in Mr. James. Another winner for Philip Burns. Be careful there by the railing. Come on, Philip. Delighted to be joined by Philip Burns, treble on the day. He looks a real class horse, this fella.
Yeah, I think he's the real deal, this fella. He travels nicely, and just he don't do a whole pile in front, and just I wouldn't by too far, but they had to keep him up to his work. But he did that a lot easier than you think.
Not too many miles around Dingle that are probably one off the home turn.
No, just I was happy enough setting fourth. The boys went plenty quick enough, and they went wide around down the back, and I just slipped up the inside, travelling the whole way, and he just kicked on from there and found plenty. And yeah, he did it nicely. He's a real good, nice ride, and hope there's many more days to come with that fella.
Philip, you're taking out your licence in when, October, November time?
Yeah, I think this is my last year, sure. My birthday's in November, so we might have a think about taking it out then when I'm 16, yeah.
Had a real good time pony racing?
Oh, the best, sure. I've great days in Dingle and everywhere, and sure, it's nothing like it. It's great.
This is your fourth winner of the weekend, is it?
Fourth, yeah.
Fourth winner of the weekend, the man from Ballingarry and County Limerick, Philip Burns, hoses home on Who Knows. So then for the first division of the concluding Borna Schroeder race in the Billy Fitz Memorial Cup, over a mile and a half. Number 1, West Boots, the champion jockey elect in Dingle, Sam Ewing. 3, Sign of the Times, Mikey McGuan. 5, Watch Out Ted, Ryan Sexton. 11, Say No More, Robert Weirty. 13 is Northern Sky, winner here a year ago, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 15, Call the Cops, Connor Stone Walsh. 17, Tiger Force, Daniel King. 19, Not Now Ned for Brian Barry. And number 9, Ted Baker, Ed Vaughan, the Dingle Derby winning jockey. Extra runner in the first division of the consolation, number 7 now, Blazing Home, ridden by Jay Cohen. Runners making their way down to the 1.5 mile starting pole. Change of jockey there, I think, as well. Philip Burns now and Say No More. Dylan Brown McMonigal with Northern Sky. Ed Vaughan with Ted Baker. Brian Barry, Not Now Ned. Sam Ewing with West Boots. Garrod Bruder, Watch Out Ted. Won't be too long here. White flag is raised. Called into line. That's it. They're off. Tiger Force bounced away smartly early doors, out towards the outside. Not Now Ned, Blazing Home, right in the firing line too, and West Boots over on the far side with Sign of the Times. Spread across the track in the early stages, up the straight they come. West Boots the leader, over on the far side, Sign of the Times. They're being followed by Blazing Home. Just in behind them is Tiger Force and Northern Sky, Not Now Ned. Ted Baker fractionally the back marker on the near side as they run away from us, and the leader is Sign of the Times. Second place is West Boots. Up the inside is just in behind them, Watch Out Ted. Also there, Called the Cops. Further back to Northern Sky, and also back there, Tiger Force. The back marker is Ted Baker as they run along the side of the track, beginning to climb the hill. And over on the far side, the leader, Sign of the Times. In second, West Boots. In third, Called the Cops. 4 in behind them, Watch Out Ted. They're being followed by Blazing Home and Northern Sky and Tiger Force. Behind them is Say No More, followed by Not Now Ned. In the back marker is Ted Baker. Beginning the descent on the far side, Sign of the Times in front, Mikey McGuan. Second is West Boots. Just in behind them is Watch Out Ted. And they're being followed just after these by Tiger Force. They're being followed by Say No More and Not Now Ned. On the descent to the home turn, up on the outside, West Boots and Sam Ewing. Sign of the Times the inside. Northern Sky is made ground towards the outside. They're being followed by Not Now Ned and Tiger Force. And as they come up the straight now over on the rail, it's West Boots the leader, followed by Call the Cops wide. Between horses is Sign of the Times, then Tiger Force, Northern Sky. Not Now Ned up the outside as they race to get the bell. On the rail is West Boots. On the near side, Sign of the Times. Call the Cops is third. Just in behind them is Watch Out Ted, followed by Tiger Force, and then Not Now Ned. Dropping out quickly there was Say No More, and the back marker is now Ted Baker with Northern Sky, who's dropped right out as they race up to the far side of the track. And out in front it is the leader, West Boots. From in second place, Sign of the Times. Call the Cops is third. Here comes Not Now Ned out of the pack. Tiger Force ushered along. Behind them is Watch Out Ted, and then Blazing Home way back to Say No More and Ted Baker as they race across the top, beginning the descent. And out in front it's West Boots with a couple of lengths advantage. Over in second place, Sign of the Times. Not Now Ned is third. Just in behind them, Watch Out Ted, and then Tiger Force running the downhill towards the home turn. And the leader out in front, West Boots, gone on by a couple. Sign of the Times followed in second place towards the outside by Not Now Ned, who's beginning to throw down the challenge. They're on the descent to the home turn, and the leader up on the inside is West Boots. Not Now Ned out of the pack, then Sign of the Times and Tiger Force, but up the straight they come, and West Boots is set alight by Sam the Man. Out in front, West Boots chased on the outside by Sign of the Times, but West Boots is going away now by the champion-elect in Dingle. West Boots the leader. It's got to be another one for the man from County Antrim, and up the line, West Boots has won it. Not Now Ned second. In third is Watch Out Ted, then Tiger Force and Ted Baker, and behind them Say No More and Call the Cops and Sign of the Times, and behind that one was Blazing Home. Northern Sky was pulled up, so a weekend to savour for Sam Ewing. He's won it on West Boots.
Is coming back. It's due to this West Boots. He's been running consistently. Sam Ewing, I think, now on the second win or not. Young Brian Dyer deserves excited as well. very consistent performance in the 7th circuit. I'm glad to see him coming in. I think he's got comedy stability black. Well done, Brian. Just touched off. Good man. Down the line, 7 minutes. And that's workout 10 was third. Was third.
7 winners now on the mark. Westbrook, Sam Ewing, the Magnificent 7 has finally come.
Yeah, delighted to get it, and kind of having a frustrating day so far, so delighted to get off the mark today.
I can't think you would really call it frustrating. You have 6 winners, you've counted 7, and you've ridden remarkably well here. You did everything possible, and 7 winners coming out of Dingle at any time is good. How many is that now overall you have had in Dingle? About
11, 10 or 11.
And you have another year at this game, have you?
Yeah, I have 1 more year left.
Yeah. That race looked well. You put them to the pin of their collar, and just left them see if they could come by, and they didn't seem to be able to. Front riding in these longer staying races seems to be the trick, does it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's a trick. It's just I think it really suited the horse today. He won in Ballyconneely from the front, and he was very impressive, and he ran a very good race in Omi too. So I thought it'd be out handy anyway. And lovely horse.
Listen, I'm delighted that you the potential you showed. Do you remember the first day down in Shanahoe? What I said about you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I think it's finally coming through. At that time I said you're one of the greatest prospects that we've seen, and it's great to see it coming to fruition, and we do hope you have another successful year of pony racing. If you go inside the track, continued success.
Thank you.
Of the Barna Shroda race and the Billy Fitz Memorial Cup, the consolation horse race, the main sponsors are Di and Patricia Gainey. Also sponsored by the Diner, Frankie Heike, electrician, Brendan O'Connell, veterinary surgeon, Brendan Fitzgerald, Councillor Brandon Fitzgerald, Patrick Foley and Company solicitors. 9 to post, they are as follows: 2 Monavea Boy, Dara McGill; 4 Belly Brown Boy, J. Carney, I think; 6 is this Old Man River, Sam Ewing on the 7 winner mark. And then number 9 is Cool the Jets. Could run well in this owner trainer there, Paul McGill, riding very well. Number 10, Stand By Me. No jockey for that. You might get a jockey for that, Jury. 12 would be Tiger Mac, Ollie Gilligan. He's rode very well here. 14, The Boss, Garrod Bruder, highly touted. Last Chance Paddy, Sean Cleary's got his winner here. And number 19, the bottom one, already riding very well in the circuit, is young Brian Barry. He's come on leaps and bounds of pony racing. Being followed down by Stand By Me, and then the man at the moment, young Sam Ewing on Old Man River. Last Chance Paddy now, just beware as the mounted Dylan Brown McMonigal. The 9 runners are in the chute for the finale. He's left them away and running. And as they approach us, Wild Wind is up there with Last Chance Paddy for company up on the outside. On the inside, Tiger Mac, and then in between horses we've got The Boss, being followed by Ballyhacket Boy, Cool the Jet, Stand By Me, being niggled along for a stride or two. Jay Carney then has gone up on Belly Brown Boy and being whipped into position there. Out the back is Sam Ewing going on Old Man River. The runners fares Heartbreak Hill for the first time. Tiger Mac, he normally likes to make the running. On the outside then, and improving is Ballyhacket Boy. On the inside, The Boss. Further wide then, Last Chance Paddy. Wild Wind top the rails on the inside. Stand By Me in between horses is Cool the Jet. The Boss is trying to come forward and definitely out the back, and not liking it at all here this afternoon is Old Man River. Down towards the point of departure they go. Very little change up front.
been bowling along there. They're beginning to pack up this field. Cool the Jets has come through now to about 4th place on the bend to the far side. Tiger Force with the cheek pieces of Last Chance Paddy up on the outside between horses. Then Cool the Jets gone easy then on the inside. There we have coming through horses on the outside. Paul McGill and Ballyhacket Boy is also in there. As the sun stars down on them over Dingle Bay, coming up where they get the bell for one complete circuit ahead of 2019 winners. Coming up on the outside now, Bally Brown Boy, he won a division at this race last year. As they go out into the country, Tiger Mac with Bally Brown Boy now in pursuit in 2nd place, and Ballyhacket Boy has gone up on the outside. The boss is trying to finish. It has to be said, very few of them have got into it. Ballyhacket Boy looks to be facing the Heartbreak Hill with a flourish, but then he is going on. They're all under the cosh as they go up Heartbreak Hill. Tiger Boy on the outside, then the boss is trying to finish. Coming through horses again, then is Bally Brown Boy. And Stand By Me won't be standing by anyone. Cool the Jets is cooled its jets. And then out the back, Wild Wind has blown its wind. And you can be forgetting about Last Chance Paddy. He's dropped the anchor. Around by the Beanbone turn they go. They're Indian file. 6, 7, 8 horses. What a sight to see up front. Darren McGill from the County Derry. It has to be said, Garrod Bruder is not giving up on the boss as he swings. It looks to concern these two. If anything, Garrod is going a little bit better up on the outside. He's not going for the better ground. And it's Garrod Bruder and the boss up on the outside. Neck and neck. Darren McGill has led him a merry lick there inside the final furlong. The boss is coming up on the outside. It's the boss going on by about 2 to 3 lengths. Garrod Bruder will get his Dingle winner. He's coming inside the distance, but Ballyhacket Boy is coming back for more inside the distance. The boss gives Garrod Bruder a winner. And convincing style. In 2nd place is Ballyhacket Boy. Staying on then for 3rd place is Stand By Me. On the inside, Tiger Mac. Then we come up to Bally Brown Boy. Then back to Cool the Jets, Wild Wind. The last one to finish will be Last Chance Paddy.
The final winner in Dingle for 2019, and it goes to Garrod Bruder with the boss. He was runner-up in the Derby trial here on Friday night. Well done, Darren. As we welcome back the last winner in Dingle for 2019, it goes to the Betsy Mar yard to Garrod Bruder. Struck the crossbar with Kelly Cartel in the Golden Mile, but wins the last. It goes to Garrod Bruder with the boss. Was placed in the Dingle Derby here a year ago, and he wins this one under Garrod Bruder for Betsy Mar in duo. The boss lands the last. Garrod Bruder. Well done to Betsy Mar, to all the Mar team. Come on, Betsy, well done. Garrod. Garrod. Mario. Well done, Garrod. Garrod, many congratulations. You hit the crossbar a couple of times over the weekend, but you landed the last.
It's about time, isn't it? It's a long time coming now. He wasn't even going to bring him here this morning, only for the lads, and he told me the boss definitely wasn't coming, and I was on another horse, Last Chance Paddy, and he rang me this morning to say that he was bringing him, so thank God he did, because I wouldn't have got one otherwise.
He travelled well, that it was on a 2-horse race turning into the straight?
He always kind of half travels well, and he gives you mixed feelings going around there on him. 1 minute you're going, next minute you're not, but that's just the type of horse he is.
He was impressive down in Carsavine.
Yeah, but look, it wasn't much of a race down there, was it?
He's won the consolation a bit unlucky at Kelly Cartel yesterday.
I thought I set a bit too long on her, but just unlucky, look. I'm delighted for her anyway.
The last one in Dingle up.
Thanks very much.
Not all. Well done to Garrod Bruder as we sign off in Dingle for 2019. Once again, well done to everyone who's helped us over the weekend.